Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Monday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Lots to get to. National championship tonight in college football. Michigan, Washington, 6:30 on ESPN. Stay tuned for that. We'll get a preview of that as the show goes on. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine.
Bill's microphone is off.
Yeah, Bill's
phones are off.
The head coach is late for the meeting. If he were a
it's
player,
4-1 right now. It's 4th and 1.
Yeah, if he were a player and he was his own coach, he'd be lighting himself up right now.
I had to talk to Farley about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Farley lost his brain. Farley had the morning, brain dump there basically on us.
Really? Did he?
Yeah. He had talked to me. A lot of things on his brain.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, I hope
the first question I asked today when I walked in, I said, "Did you hear from Farley yesterday?" Because Farley likes to get a hold of Jake after a Dolphins loss.
Yes, he does.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The Miami Dolphins found a way to once again fail me and our fan base by losing to the Bills 21-14. Josh Allen owns the Miami Dolphins. He does. He owns them completely, fully.
Do you think the punt return set him back?
That didn't help.
The 95-yard punt return?
96-yard return by Deontay
It's on right
Hardy.
now. Where it's on right there in the
Dolphins
background.
lead early fourth quarter. Dolphins offense has done nothing the entire second half. The defense is just making some plays, not giving up yards, but getting some turnovers until 14-7. Jake Bailey unleashes a big long punt down to the 4-yard line, which Deontay Hardy goes basically untouched to the end zone, 96 yards. 14-0.
Longest punt
Good
return
night,
in Bills
Miami.
history.
Good night, Miami.
Excuse me?
Longest punt return in Bills history. On Sunday night.
I don't think McDaniel saw it as his head was buried in a play sheet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
McDaniel struggles in the big moment. He really does.
He doesn't he doesn't even see a big moment. I mean, he's buried.
You have every right to bury him right now. I'm not gonna push back on McDaniel hate. I'm not going to. I will not sit here and say, "Oh yeah, whatever." No,
I don't hate him.
Give him whatever you want. You want to give him crap? He deserves it. They were 1-5 this year against teams with winning records. 1-5.
I don't hate him. I just think he's an offensive coordinator masquerading as the head coach. I think he's a great offensive coordinator. Does he lead a team? Does he look like he's leading? He's buried.
It's odd.
I don't think he even looks up. They could fly. They could crash a plane at the 50, and he'd be vaguely aware of it. I mean, he doesn't.
What just happened?
What was that?
I do have my play sheet though right in front of me, and we're on defense right now, and I'm still buried in it, which is interesting.
They always show when an epic play, a bad play happens. They zoom in on him, and he's just like stuck. He's like,
yeah. Anyway, no,
I'm not down. You're going to call in today, right? We thought we call in.
There might be a call in to Miami radio.
We'd like to have you call in.
You got to take a break here from your own show.
I'll call during our break. Play the replay of that.
I'd love to have Jake live on their radio.
Jake in
live
Lincoln,
on
Nebraska, calling in. This franchise sucks. You caused me nothing but pain and agony and wasted years.
Why can I not have happiness? That's what Jake texted us last night.
That was a text you guys received last night.
Why can I not have happiness?
I have to assume that you guys really. This is just a fact. You guys really enjoy the text conversation when the Dolphins are losing because I am absolutely miserable, insufferable, and sad.
There was one time when I hadn't looked at my phone for quite some time, and in our deal there was like 20 texts. Jake had like 18 of them.
Yeah, you were going off.
One said, and I'll bring it on the airwaves. I am 32 years old. Okay. The Miami Dolphins have not won a playoff game since I was in 4th grade at 9 years old. I remember
who they beat.
They beat the Colts.
Okay.
Peyton Manning was young back then.
Okay.
He was a young Peyton Manning. That's what we're talking about. He's been retired for 7 years now? 8 years?
You were
A
9.
Hall of Fame career?
You were 9.
I was 9. It was Marvin Harrison.
Imagine
it was
watching
Reggie
a game
Wayne.
with Jake when he was 9. That had to be incredible.
Yeah. Now they play the Chiefs.
They get a chance against the Chiefs, but they won't beat the Chiefs because the Dolphins can't have nice things.
Yes,
They can't. The game is already over before it's even started because the Miami Dolphins are not allowed to have nice things.
And you are really
It
banged
is
up.
a what? Cursed franchise.
Banged up too.
875 injuries for the team.
That's in a text also.
This is facts. I mean, the Dolphins, I believe, are down to their 6th and 7th string pass rushers because of
Van Ginkel went down.
So Jalen Phillips out, Bradley Chubb out, Van Ginkel out.
Chubb got hurt when they were down by 30.
Yeah, that was bad. A man named Cameron Good, who I'd never heard of before last night, became a pass rusher because of all the injuries with Van Ginkel, and then he got hurt.
Oh,
The guy I'd never heard of,
What's
who
going
plays
on?
special teams, forced to become a defensive end, gets hurt on the 96-yard punt return, out for the game. The card comes out. It's a cursed franchise. You can't.
Why is everybody?
I won't
getting
hear
hurt?
against. It's cursed. It's a cursed franchise. They're cursed.
That hurt last night. Bills. Give them credit.
I'm not surprised. I expected a loss, just hoping to be wrong at some point about what I expected, but no.
You
He
couldn't
can't
cover.
have nice things as a Miami Dolphins fan.
You couldn't cover Dalton Kincaid, who looks like Bill.
Well, you want to know why?
It's like Bill. At
I
Wesley.
guess I'd like to have looked like Dalton Kincaid. He's like 6'6", 250, had like 12 catches.
This is where the
They
Dolphins are
couldn't
at.
cover him.
The Dolphins are so depleted that Melvin Ingram, who was unemployed 3 weeks ago, is now playing defense because of all the injuries, and they dropped him into coverage at 35 years old
Ooh,
on Dalton Kincaid.
yeah, it's trouble.
If you watch the replay, I was laughing because Ingram is so slow.
Is he really?
He's 35 years old. He's a defensive end.
They couldn't find
linebacker in.
They couldn't find anybody else.
No.
Hmm.
They tried Jason Pierre-Paul. He never got in the field the last couple of weeks. I mean, he has, 9 fingers, 2, something like that.
It's easy.
8 fingers at this point.
Easy.
Fireworks problems.
Yeah.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Blew one off.
Yeah.
It's really a heck of a job by Fangio. Well, gave up 14 points. That's what they gave up. Defense gave up 14 with all those injuries, all those
That
things
is a
going
good
on.
job.
Now,
So it's a great job.
spin that
That's actually
Yes.
truthful. I'm not going to push back. Fangio,
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Finally, because of the lack of pass rushers, Fangio said, we got to bring the blitz. We got to get linebackers home. We got to get safeties home. And they caused some problems for Josh Allen. They had a red zone interception, actually 2 interceptions in the end zone in the first half.
Couple bad passes.
Yeah,
One bad pass.
Two bad passes.
Yeah.
2 by Josh
Okay.
Allen. The touchdown the Bills had, the first one, it was a deflection. The Dolphins at the 5-yard line, I think Wilkins gets his hand up, goes straight up in the air. Eli Apple says, "Ooh, where's the ball at?" Oh, touchdown, Sherfield.
Oh,
Could have been picked off.
Change.
Eli Apple was staring into the sun, which wasn't even out at nighttime.
night.
It was,
Give me an
it was
easy
night
touch.
game. That's
Ball
right.
was in the air for 35 seconds, and he was looking around for 35 seconds to see where the ball was at.
Apple usually very reliable though.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Except not. He's horrible.
Is he horrible?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You got a chance though.
Good news is there'll be some moisture, but no snow. I
Okay,
predict
it's
zero,
Yes, let's go to this.
Yeah,
right
let's go
now.
to let's
This
go
is
to
still idle chit chat.
zero snow for
Are you
Lincoln
calling
anyway.
that?
Calling zero snow. I'm being Mr. Science here. It's too warm. The storm's coming from the south. There's no. It's not going to get not cold enough to snow.
Keep talking.
Yeah. It's not, again, it's what I
This
do.
is making Sip
Science.
happy.
Yeah. When it's going to
Keep
be.
talking.
We're not going to get a lot of snow at 35 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
so-
beautiful.
Yeah, there's going to be no snow
Is there a chance the temperature could dip?
So I looked before
unless
the show to
unless
see
the
it.
storm just like
Yeah.
holds off. Wait until like tonight.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
So
Yeah.
I looked at my phone before the show to see the temperature, the expected hourly temperature.
I had to clue him into this.
Now it says up until about it's 32 right now.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's snow potential, right?
Yeah, I can verify
It
that.
goes down to 31 again up until 11 a.m. Then it's 32, and then from noon to like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., it's 33 degrees.
Okay, the issue will be till 11 when it's 31. That's going to be the issue.
But there's the bulk of the snow is coming in the afternoon.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
saying zero?
Zero snow.
Just
Moisture, yes.
Precip.
Precip, yes. Zero snow.
God, I hope you're right. So you don't envision 6 to 10
No,
inches.
none. I'm going zero.
I envision this would make Sugar pretty sad.
It will be.
But it's no
I'm
snow.
a little sad 'cause I wanted snow for Sugar. I did. She hasn't had the chance. The only time she's had a chance to enjoy snow, she had a cone on.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the first time she's gonna. I mean, she loves snow.
Oh.
Absolutely loves it.
Oh.
I walked her last night. She just we'd stop at the
revels in
snowbank.
it.
She just stopped and rolling it. Just loves it.
Not
gonna get it.
You have really sparked some textures on this one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mr. Science.
Hey, weather talk gets the people fired up.
Does
Yeah.
it?
That's
Yeah.
simple.
does.
That's where
It
Idle
does.
Chit Chat came from back
Right.
in the day.
Right.
Weather talk.
Super safe.
Someone says you guys are idiots and definitely not weathermen.
So we're telling me that the
What?
temperature doesn't matter in snow.
What are they saying?
Yeah. What are they saying there,
He
Jake?
said trust the weatherman. I'm indifferent here. Okay, I'm indifferent on this
hopeful.
one.
I'm hopeful that you guys are right.
East Lincoln West says, Bill, you're forgetting about the wind chill.
Mm.
Does that matter? Is it about actual temperature?
No.
It's
no,
not
it
that
doesn't.
windy, by the
No.
way.
It's about
No.
actual temp.
That's the actual temp on snow. I'm pushing back on that very hard. Yes.
Oh, now someone is on your side here. Swift from Lincoln says, thank you, Bill. The weather people are just trying to scare the people of Nebraska.
Yes.
Okay,
Look at it
I need
right
some
now.
more back and forth on this.
Right
This is
now,
interesting.
we would be at probably from the rain we had this morning, we'd be at 2 or 3 inches of snow right now. But we don't. Why? Because it's
warm.
32 degrees. That's
Okay.
why.
Fighting the weatherman. over
This
here.
is this would be great conversation at the deli.
Should we
Yes.
get Ken Shimmick in here?
At the
Yes.
deli.
Get
Love to
Ken?
see Shimmick in
Shimmick,
here.
we have a debate going on.
Yes.
We have a
Can
problem.
it snow
love
when
to
it's
see
40
Shimmick.
degrees? I don't think it can.
I'd love to hear from Shimmick if he's awake.
Ken Shimmick, if you're out there, please call in.
I don't know if he's allowed to.
464-5685. Ken Shimmick, please call in.
402-464.
5685.
Yeah, I don't know if Shimmick's allowed to call in contractually. Maybe.
He can call in as a fan.
He needs to call in as a fan. Just talk about the Dolphins, then about how much snow there is when it's 50 degrees outside.
Any other back and forth on the text line?
This is crazy. You
Okay.
It's a waterfall now
All right,
of weather text.
What are we hearing?
Snow falls from the sky. It's colder up there. Ken.
Has to stick.
It says Ken S. That can't be Ken Shimmick, though. There's no
Could
way.
be. Shimmick, if that's you, ID yourself.
This
Mark
Ken-
yourself
Is
safe.
that Ken Shimmick? I don't think so.
Right now, no snow. Just for people that are listening.
Nyla says, the weather says it's snowing in Seward right now. I can report it's lightly sprinkling rain.
Hmm.
Because there is no.
That would be on Bill's side there
Hmm.
from Nyla.
No snow in Lincoln.
No, not
It's
right now.
nice. It's
We'll
pleasant.
report every 10 minutes.
Eric in Omaha says, I hope you guys are wrong simply because of the backlash you will receive tomorrow. Love you guys.
Oh,
From Eric.
backlash.
Backlash.
So
The
if there-
schools are all
if
out
there's-
today.
Schools are out. Yeah, look at this. Right? Imagine being a school guy right now going, really?
That could get interesting,
Yes.
by the way.
Railroader Matt says, when it's snowing 2 inches in an hour, it doesn't matter the temperature.
I'm going to push back on that.
Meteorologist
Mr.
Bill.
Meteorologist
Meteorologist Bill
I think what
is
we're going to
fighting
see
the weatherman
by the
here.
time we leave, there'll be it's like snow-ish falling, but it won't be sticking.
Sticking's what matters.
Right.
I think the snow's coming like at 9 or 10 a.m. So I think
Okay.
when we leave today, it's still going to be like this.
This,
just kind of a
okay.
weird wet.
Okay. All right.
And then,
I hope you're right. God, I hope you're right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not fighting it. I'd like to have some snow for sugar.
Well,
She
See,
doesn't-
I don't
she's-
want it.
She's been deconed.
She's fully deconed.
She's fully deconed. Yeah.
The cone of shame is
Tone
off.
of shame is off
Good.
for the second time
Good God,
because she
that's
got
good.
coned and reconed. That's hard to do. It's like having your leg amputated and amputated again. It's like
reconed quickly. It's a quick recone, too.
yes.
I'm just glad she's free.
Yeah.
Greg in Lincoln says, Bill 100 just cursed the city of Lincoln in the weather today and tonight and tomorrow.
I'm very hopeful at this point.
I think a little north here, they're going to get a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think the weather's going to be a little chillier up there.
Meteorologist Bill Busch.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yes.
I don't want it. Just for the record, I know you guys want it, and God bless sugar. I don't want
some
it.
for
Whoa,
sugar.
whoa. Did I want the snow?
Okay, you don't want it.
You think I want 10 inches of snow?
I would hope not.
The only thing I enjoy is the one shovel route I take. I get a little exercise in, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need to shovel 16 times.
I made the exchange last night. It was dark. I exchanged out the lawnmower that I got from Kaiser Painting
Uh-huh.
for my leaf pickup situation.
Yes.
And then I went down and took it down to our shed and brought the snowblower out.
Oh yeah.
The snowblower is ready to go.
Mhm.
For
so
your,
I
for your-
basically stopped the snow with that.
for the person who
that
oversees
alone.
your grounds.
That alone. That I oversee my own grounds.
That was
Yes.
nice of you to get it out
Nice.
for
I also want to throw it out. If anybody wants, they can text into Jake. I have 2 amazing big cabinets, doors on them,
yeah.
really nice. that need to depart. And if not, I'm going to have to physically destroy them. And I think they're very expensive.
You're going to physically destroy
You have to. Yeah. Well, here we have a problem. I told you this. Truck doesn't fit doesn't fit in the garage.
Take a picture when you go home today.
I've got one.
Oh, you do?
I've got one. Yeah, I got a picture.
Look at that.
So somebody wants these incredible looking Regal. They're white.
Okay.
They're really nice.
Let's look at them at break.
And they're free.
Okay.
Just need to become picked up.
The question I have, when you bought the pickup, were you aware it was not going to fit in the garage?
Was not aware of that. Not aware. So proud. So proud. Went to pull it in. It's like, went to put the garage in. No, it goes in. It's not too high. It's not. It's
it sticks out.
Sticks out
because it's a cruise ship. That's why.
So we can put the
why did you think the yacht would fit in your garage?
Can you put the truck in the garage? Absolutely. Can you close the garage door? No.
Oh God.
No. Yeah. So
what do you do?
What's it? Right now it's parked outside.
You park it in the driveway
until I get rid of the 2 giant cabinets.
Okay.
I'm really curious your initial reaction when you tried to park
it was a
the
lot.
car.
Well, the best part was
truck.
Leighton goes, "Let's measure this." He goes, "It's 20 feet. Your truck's 20 feet. That's the problem right there." Yes.
It is a yacht. It is a big.
Was there some like self-contemplation that happened, or just like anger at all, Bill? The moment it happened.
Not really. I just for some reason I thought I was going to make it by a couple inches. It was a good foot and a half.
Kind of cool, actually. I got a truck that's so big it doesn't fit.
The yacht won't fit in the garage.
Well, I like sometimes trucks have just like the kind of the mini bed in back. They have the full 4 doors, but the mini bed.
You could live
I wanted a man's truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want hey, you know what? We had to move some stuff this weekend. A big piece of equipment. And guess what? We just put it in the truck.
Yeah, because
we could. Because we could.
Well, if you doubt your manhood, it's good to get a new big truck.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Jake, real quick. Hey, Bella, could you check? Look outside. How much snow is there? 0.
Beautiful. Actually, it's beautiful out.
No
0.
snow. No snow.
It's 44 degrees here.
It really struck me. This was interesting conversation.
Tropical outside.
Because when I walked in, I thought, this is really pleasant. Is it really going to snow?
Yeah,
and here comes your
storms
take.
out of the south.
Yeah.
Anyway, anybody on the cabinets yet? Really like to get that. I don't want to destroy those. Have them text their number and I'll text them pictures.
East Lincoln West says, Bill, send me or my brother a picture of the cabinets. I may be interested.
Okay.
That's East Lincoln West.
Nice. These are garage cabinets.
Whose brother is, of course, Andrew Newton.
They're
Newton's
Regal.
Lawn Care.
They're Regal. They're really nice.
Okay. The last thing before we move on, and this goes back to quickly football for 1 second.
Please.
We mentioned this before the show that this is going to bother people. So Dolphins play the Chiefs on Saturday on Peacock.
Good luck with that one.
How do you find Peacock? You got to download the app again. You got to pay for it again.
That's okay.
We had this same hell for what the couple football games. Was it Maryland was on Peacock? Then
yes.
Nebraska, Maryland. And then Nebraska, Oregon State basketball was on Peacock.
That's right.
And now you have Dolphins Chiefs playoff on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
You pay like $120 million to have this
just
game on Peacock.
Torture people. Because then when you get on, you can't change in and out of the show.
I'm not doing it.
And the chance of me watching right now, when's it on, Jake?
8 p.m. on Saturday. 7 or
slot.
7.
There's a chance that I do watch that because okay, I'll fight. But just what are we doing? What is the NFL
now, you got to
doing?
be careful here, Bill, because we sound like old guys railing against the world a little bit.
Sorry, it's 7 p.m. on Peacock on Saturday.
Do we sound like old guys railing against the world, Jake?
Yeah.
Do we?
We are sometimes, though.
Tell me.
Well,
I can't,
you'll get it, though.
I'd like to hear from you.
I feel it.
We have a bunch of 25-year-old listeners. I'd like to hear from them. Are they excited it's on Peacock? They're just
I'd like to hear that.
Would they rather have it on NBC with Dick Enberg calling the game?
God rest his soul.
Yes.
All right, Pete.
Gotta be awesome. Dick Enberg.
Hey, now, wait,
from the grave.
Do we sound like old guys, Jake?
I think it's fine to sound like old guys in this because everyone hates Peacock.
There's not one person
who's
going.
a fan of Peacock?
Matt, who did this one? And the game will be on Peacock. Yes, I was hoping to be on.
Can't
Peacock.
wait to tell people to switch my channels and just stay on this the whole time. You can't channel return. There's no channel return on Peacock. It's you're locked into the app and that's it.
So when it goes to like a commercial, hey, when I watch a little bit of college basketball, can't.
You understand this is the way we're going, though, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be streaming.
Bella, update on the snow, please.
Within 5 years, full streaming. Full stream.
0.
Rick Heyman wants a picture of the cabinets also, so you got options. You got
options.
Yeah,
you're going to be fine.
Nice.
You got options. All right,
they're super nice, Rick. Even for out in your tax bracket, they'd fit right in.
They'd fit. That is
Easy.
Idle Chit Chat, sponsored
Easy.
by Newton's Lawn Care. Call or text 402-440-6297 to get ahead for your 2024 fertilizing plans. It's Andrew at Newton's Lawn Care. Again, 402-440-6297. Call or text. Hey, there's some news for Nebraska football this weekend. Couple commitments in the portal. Dante Dowdell, the Oregon running back, which I think Sip is pretty excited
This
about.
is right up your alley.
This is
Sip.
your guy, the big horse from Oregon.
Well, he's a big running back. Yeah, I like that.
You've been high on this guy now for a couple weeks.
He could come in. He could come in and play.
Do you think he'll start?
Well, yeah, he'll have a shot. I mean, of course he'll have a shot. So yeah, that's a big pickup, and then receiver's a good one too.
Isaiah Nayer from Texas, the receiver, who again was very good at Wyoming. Went to Texas, got injured, so he didn't play a ton. But Dante Dowdell, the running back from Oregon, and Isaiah Nayer from Texas, your newest additions to Nebraska football.
Yeah, they're in, and I think they'll get Banks, the Wake Forest receiver,
Jamal
too.
Banks.
Yeah, it's a very good shot today of that happening. Nayor didn't play he played one game the last 2 years. There's plenty of film on him. He's formidable. He had big numbers at Wyoming, 44 catches, 889 yards, I think 12 touchdowns in a season. That gets your attention. They liked him at Texas. My brother's son is a UT alum.
Was he healthy this whole year?
No, it's unclear on that. I can't get a read on it. They were really high on him in 2022.
Hold it now, time out. You can't get a read on it. That makes
Well,
zero
sense.
sense.
I think he got
either he was injured or he wasn't.
I think he was a
injured.
little buried this year. A little buried this year. But they liked him. Sarkisian liked him. Got buried. I mean, they're loaded at receiver, Texas. So that's probably why he was in the portal. But he put up big numbers at Wyoming. He's good. I know you're skeptical. It's fine.
Me?
Yeah, I can tell. But he put up numbers.
I'm not skeptical either. I wanted to know if it was.
He put numbers up. I mean, 12 touchdowns in a season is legit. I mean, and I could see why. He is 6'3", 215. He's a guy you can go to in the red zone. I like him. I like Banks better.
What were his other trips that he took?
I don't know that. I don't know if he did.
Any other?
Yeah, I don't even know if he did take another trip. Banks is Purdue's on him, and Minnesota's on him, and Michigan's on him. But I think Nebraska's got him. I like Banks better.
The Wake Forest receiver, Jamal Banks.
Yeah, he's not as fast, but he's bigger. And he's played the last 2 years. I mean, he had 600 yards apiece in the last 2 years, and he's not like a burner. He's fast enough, but he's just a big, strong dude. And he's catching balls at Wake Forest against Florida State. I mean, he's good. He's legit. And I hope they get them both. It'll be strange if they get them both, because Nebraska will actually have a receiver corps that looks representative of a Big Ten team.
What a strange thought that is.
Yeah, no, it'll look really strange to have two 6'3" plus guys together on the field.
Plus the big horse at running back.
Yeah.
Other trips that the wide receiver from Wake Forest has taken.
Well, I said he's Michigan, Minnesota.
Okay.
I don't know what trips. They don't say. They don't broadcast it. These kids, it's not like a recruiting when they're in high school anymore. They're grown men, and they don't publicize every move they make. But because they're kind of
hold it now. Time out.
I don't know what trips.
Both of those
you could
trips
know what trips too if you would do your job.
I know, but I'm just saying both. But you can't say they don't publicize them when they both came on trips here, and it was publicized like there was over 500 articles written about it.
I don't know what other trips they make. So, I don't know that.
But they are publicized.
Some of them are. Yeah. Some of them are. I mean, there's guys that make trips that don't get out when they go to schools that don't have a 60 media cover.
Extreme.
But I like them. I like them both a lot. They both look like they could start here easily.
Well, the other name that transpired this weekend is a coach. Dana Holgerson apparently is on Nebraska radar in some capacity for the coaching staff.
Yeah, I don't know what capacity. It could be everything from analyst to OC. We'll see how that shakes out. I guess it could shake out today. I don't know. But it was a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Dana Holgerson, of course, the recently fired head coach at Houston, former West Virginia head coach.
Great offensive coordinator. I mean, he was fine as a head coach. I think he was 20 games over at West Virginia, 20 games over 500. Went to Houston and it didn't work out this last year. But he was an offensive coordinator at Texas Tech, Houston, and Oklahoma State, and good OC. I don't know if that's what he's coming to do, by the way, but it could be.
We don't know what the role is at all.
Could be an
for
analyst.
Holgorsen.
Could be an analyst. I don't know.
Do you expect to hear that he will be a part of the staff in some capacity today, tomorrow, this week?
I don't know that. I don't want to say.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I don't. Yeah, no.
The name Dana Holgorsen again didn't have a great campaign at Houston, but that's a guy
Not that bad.
but he is a very he's a guy that people think that's an offensive guru. He's had very good success over the years with offense.
Well, he had
different
ton.
spots.
Yeah, a ton of success
tons.
as a coordinator.
Isn't there an opening, Sipple, because of the tight end situation?
Yeah, I mean they have Josh Martin, who they elevated from an analyst job coaching the tight ends. They could move guys around. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to move Josh Martin back into an analyst role, maybe move Satterfield over to tight ends. There's various things you could do. I don't know what he's going to do, but there's definite talks with Holgorsen. Again, that could be he could just come as an analyst, high-profile analyst.
I'm sure in his contract, everything is mitigated, right? I would imagine.
Yes.
So he's coming here. The Nebraska have to pay him a penny. He's
Right.
going to make the same amount of money.
So it works out.
Yeah, so it's a very good workable situation financially also.
I would think Holgorsen has some other options. So it's not I don't know that it's a slam dunk. Close, though.
Yeah, it'd be odd if Holgorsen went from being a head coach to being an analyst in some capacity at Nebraska.
It happens, though, right?
Sure.
It does. I think it'd be odd.
It happens. It happens. It'd be pretty amazing.
Would you agree it'd be odd for
if
him?
you were here right now, it wouldn't bother you. Know why? It's 40-some degrees outside.
He'd be
It's January.
comfortable. He'd be warm.
There's no snow.
You wouldn't. Yeah. It is amazing. It's nice out.
Yeah, more response coming in from that. Someone says, my windshield is iced over, Bill. Can you turn the temp up a little bit for me?
Iced over where?
It was iced over.
Where they're in South Dakota?
Yeah.
No,
Are you in
that.
Lincoln?
It was a little icy. It was a little
There was a
icy.
touch of slush this morning. There was.
A
There's
little.
no slush out there. We'll update it every 10 minutes. Let you know what's going on.
So the question I have for you, Bill, is if we come in tomorrow morning and there's 8 inches of snow on the ground, what's your reaction? What's your retort? What's the
there needs to be
response
some sort of repercussion. There needs to be a punishment for
we make Bill do a snow angel outside or something in front of the windshield?
Yes, I do.
Bring your
Yes,
snow
right there.
pants. Bring your
Yes.
snow pants and do a snow angel.
Has Shimmick said we're getting 8 to 10 inches?
He has.
Shimmick
He
has said
he said 5 to 8.
Okay, 5 to 8. That's significant.
I can go to his Twitter feed if you want me to confirm that.
No,
I
you're
saw it
fine.
last night
No,
before I
you're
went
fine.
to bed.
No,
after
you're
I'm
I
going
was
to say
agony.
also that I'm going with none.
Are you still saying none?
But 2 inches is still way off from the 10 inches. That's going to because of temperature.
Barely have to shovel.
Once
too.
again, that's Mr. Science.
This is going to get interesting to me. At about 10 o'clock, it's going to get really interesting to see
10 a.m. or 10 p.m.
10 a.m. Well, I mean, you think the snow will start in the afternoon?
Well, everything I've seen says 9 to 10 a.m. is when the snow starts, and it goes literally all night, all the way to like 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow. Is
Ooh, don't like the sound of
30
that.
degrees in Holdridge. I have confirmation.
that from
Okay.
Parker?
Yes, 30
Parker?
degrees in Holdridge.
I don't like the sound of what you just said. Because that means
It's supposed to snow like for 24 straight hours.
Oh, good God.
Snowmageddon.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Can the temperature barrier, can it hold off? Can it make the amounts lower or zero?
So we could get a big shot tonight
Yes.
as the temperature falls. That's probably what's going to happen. That could take you out of it.
Good. I'm going to stick with it, though.
I
Bill-
think it could
Bill
take you
has-
out of it.
Bill
I
has-
made a stand. I
I think
sticking
towards
with
the
it.
temperature will drop tonight, and that's when we'll get
I
a
don't
shot.
think so. I don't think so.
And you'll get up tomorrow
What do you
morning.
think, Steve Sipple? So when you bring in 2 wide receivers with accomplished numbers
Mhm.
into a room that's very inexperienced, makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Also, it makes sense with the running back room, but that's a very experienced room.
Mhm.
People that have played a lot of, now they say played a lot, but a very experienced room.
It is.
So what is the vibe then going to be in that room?
Well, I don't know. It's tough. You got to manage it.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
The receivers are kind of like, okay, we needed guys anyway. We're short. We're down players. We're very young. We're still going to play, and so it's not because receivers rotate anyway. It's not one of those things where you don't get in the game type of deal. So I just wonder, what do you think? What are you hearing on the street?
Well,
with the running back room.
Nothing right now, but it's always going to be. There's going to be challenges there. There was challenges there when Ron Brown. I can remember Ron Brown distinctly saying, "It's tough. You try to keep it in the room. You don't." But yeah, those kids all want the ball. They all think they're the best running back in the room. So,
do you have an update on?
But here's the question: in the Big Ten, there's not. How many instances are there of just one guy where you just say he's the guy and he's going to get it 28 times? You're not seeing that as much anymore.
No, you don't see it as much.
You don't. So you can spread it around, which they did this year. But it's not. It won't be good feelings by everybody in the room.
Because the major thing that happened this year was 2 major injuries, so that made it very simple for it. It's either gonna be Emmett or AG. That was it. It was those 2.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden all 3 of them, because obviously AG is gone, 3 of them are all returning and should be fully healthy. I'd imagine by spring. Is that what
they're
you're
supposed
hearing?
to be. Yeah. So yeah,
I think first of all, I could care less.
Right.
Competition's the best. Always bringing the better players.
Yeah,
that's the number one goal every year is to get better players than what you currently have.
Absolutely.
And whether he's better or not, that's yet to be seen. But that's always the goal. So I'm all that I would never even flinch at that whatsoever. I just wonder, that will be one of those interesting when you roll in today into whatever it is a week from now into winter conditions. Yeah. There's a new guy there.
And a couple new a few new guys. January 14th is when they report. I mean, I think Dowdell and Gabe Ervin, I just like the picture of those 2 big running backs, 6'2", 218, 6'2", 225. And I think that's where you start it. And see where it goes from there. Irvin's got to he's supposed to be back. I think he'll be fine. And then you got Ramirez. I like Ramirez. I like Ramirez. He's not a big back, but I like him because he runs hard.
Never really seen a fully healthy Gabe Ervin before at Nebraska.
Not very often.
It's unfortunate. I think he's been okay when he's ran, but we never had the ability to see him play a full season, right? Snowplow going by?
A red pickup just went by easily 70 miles an hour.
Did it go by
70 miles an hour? When I pointed, you couldn't see it because he was already passed. It went by 70 miles an hour with no lights on. He's just going to Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Don't do that.
Trying to get there before the snow.
That's right. Beat the snow.
The pickup was going 70 miles an hour.
Jake,
that wouldn't have happened at the old station. We wouldn't have known.
No, we would never know it.
The thing that scared me of this conversation is you said it's supposed to snow all night.
It's supposed to snow till like 6, 7 a.m.
Oh, I thought it was all during the day.
No, it's a 24-hour snowstorm.
Sounds horrible.
Now, I don't want to be meteorologist over, but I'm
Parker, any snow out there in Holdridge? Keep us. I'd also like to know anything from Fullerton, snow and the temperature.
Columbus.
Let's get some temperatures coming in.
We should get some reports.
Yeah, give us some weather report. Yeah, give us some.
I'd like to have one of those weather maps that they see Sipple up in front, like the green thing. Because, and then right here, you have this. That would be so awesome. You doing weather?
That'd be awesome. You do it right here in front of everybody here. You could do it in the front. We'll
just
put a
keep
green
us
screen
posted.
There. Yes. When we come back, defense was optional for Nebraska basketball in Madison. What the hell happened up there? It's next, an early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of your liberty in pursuit of your justice for those that have been injured. My name is Matt Knight, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Once again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: wintry mix and heavy snow. Traveling going to be very difficult. We'll see high around 33. Tonight, snow, wind, and blowing snow expected. We'll see a low around 18. And tomorrow, more snow, wind, blowing snow continuing throughout the day. We'll see a high around 24. Meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Husker fans, your 4th-ranked Nebraska wrestling team needs you to pack the Bob Devaney Sports Center on Friday, January 12th for their Big Ten home opener and a top 5 matchup against number 2 Iowa. The duel will begin at 6:30, and the first 300 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling shirt. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break with Zip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You know, sometimes during the breaks, we actually do some work. And Sip did a little bit of research during the break, not on his phone, but actually in person. You went outside.
Well, I had to get my glasses.
To check the weather. And what did you...
No, I didn't check the weather.
Yes, you did.
I had to get my glasses for my truck.
But what did you come back and report to me?
I was a little concerned about Bill's prediction. It seems like it's icing. Like I can hear stuff in the trees.
Was it birds? Sure it wasn't.
I don't think it was birds.
Sure it wasn't birds.
It's
there.
a little dicey.
Bella, how much snow right now?
Still
zero.
Still at zero.
We have moisture, no zero.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel. It feels ominous to me, is what I'm getting at. It feels ominous. ominous.
A lot of people saying no rain or no snow yet in their parts. But again, good. It wasn't supposed to snow until 9 or 10.
Okay, and then it's supposed to keep snowing until tomorrow.
Just check the temperature.
Like I think, did you think there's supposed to snow 10 inches by now, Bill, or what was the expectation?
No, I'm just letting you know there's no snow and won't be any snow. The temperature doesn't match up. There'll be no snow.
I love it.
If the temperature could go down tonight, and that's when it could all begin, but not during the day. Any hour without snow is a good hour for me. I don't know why I don't want it. I just don't want to deal with it.
We got a problem.
Oh, Jay's here.
We got a problem.
Jay Foreman's here.
You know this is about.
What's he got? What's he have in his hand? What's he have in his hand? Is that a jersey, Jay? Jay, is that a jersey in your hand?
Right here.
Here. Why don't you get in the microphone, Jay?
Yeah. Right there.
That's a nice.
What team is that?
We've been surprised.
What
by
team?
Jay Foreman in studio.
I just got back from Miami. Still
He has
got
his Eskimo hat on right now.
You know what I mean? Still got the stunner shades
What
on.
team is that from?
What's going
That
on
is the
now?
Buffalo Bills.
That's the Bills.
Did you see that last night, Zip?
I did.
The Bills.
Listen, I put an APB all points bulletin out for Jake Sorensen. I texted, I emailed.
It's like an Eskimo.
Everybody. Well, I was getting ready for the elements. I ran down here from my house because
You're so excited. You're so excited.
the
Jay,
word
it's not
is,
going to snow, so
Mr.
you're
Jake,
clear on that.
that he wouldn't return a text.
He wouldn't.
An email.
I was asleep. Let's go back to
Did
you send him an email?
You sent an email. That's hilarious.
I sent an email.
Maybe texting,
Right.
maybe emailing you. Hang on. I get a whole simple. I will. Hang on. I'll email him.
Check your email.
Okay, my man.
I figured you're suing me for something.
Jake, I'm
Just for your lawyer.
seriously concerned for you.
Oh, Farley's back.
Yeah, Farley's back. No.
So what happened in the game? It appeared. I thought the punt return made a difference. Jay, do you think it did?
It did.
So the score is 14-7, and they return it 96 yards.
96 yards, the most in Buffalo Bills history.
In the history. We saw it.
I don't
Last night would you say it was historical, Jay?
It was historical.
Yes.
I don't believe he was touched. On the play.
Because here's the deal, Bill. You know this, and we're from a championship pedigree. We've done this before. When a team leads the AFC East, and we're talking about fins up, and they have the 4-game lead, everybody across the nation is saying that you're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? We heard it here by somebody. Not going to make the playoffs. And we put the dagger in the heart one more time.
Ouch.
On
They went
national
from a
TV, the
7
last
seed to a
game of
2
the
seed.
year, Jay.
Ouch, that hurt.
The dagger in the heart.
Bills
Josh
Mafia.
Allen played like garbage the first half. Monumental mistake before halftime. Goal line stand. It was targeting, by the way.
I don't care.
And then guess what we do?
I don't care if it's targeting. Jake, I don't care if it's targeting.
And then
The Bills are dirty, so get some dirty back to you, all right?
But, hey, listen, Bill, you know what the best play was?
What's that?
We got it to Cook in the flats. You had your number 1 tackler and your number 2 tackler, Jones and Baker, and he gave him the double dead leg.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
They called it like freeze tag on air.
But then
It's
he
like freeze tag.
moonwalked. He moonwalked, and both you guys hit each other like 2 trains in the night.
Like 2 coconuts.
That was
And then
trains
here's
in the
what we
night,
did,
yeah.
Bill. Here's what we say. So listen, okay, we got the 7-point lead, and we got the previous first down, but we had to do the tush push jump or whatever.
Yeah.
Josh Allen somehow has failed at 4th and 1, the biggest quarterback in the league. You guys stopped us,
We did.
right? The defensive line.
Big
But you know what?
Wilkins.
Never fail. Tua has the ball. Never fail.
I had no
Tyreek
faith.
Hill, Tua never fail.
Tyreek Hill has butterfingers all of a sudden. He's got drops. He's got drops.
Scared money don't make
Butterfingers.
money, Jay.
He
Now-
dropped a
Scared
touchdown
money,
against the
that's true.
Ravens. He dropped 3 passes last night against the Bills that were big passes.
Right.
Tyreek Hill. I mean,
But can we get
Are you
Bella?
saying bench
Can we
Hill?
hold on?
Are
Can
you
we
saying
get
bench
Bella
Hill?
to go back to when you said on air the Bills are done?
I did say that.
And you told me yesterday.
And where'd they
And you
finish
guys
yet?
fired Ken Dorsey. So congratulations, you did something right. You
right.
fired Dorsey.
But what
Brought
have
in
you
Joe
done?
Brady to
I'm going to get a hold of. I'll
Nothing.
get Joe Brady on the phone today.
But he
We'll get
said
him on air.
Yeah.
Vic
Get him on air.
Fangio
We
was
should.
the fix.
Yes.
I told him because I sent a text
Jay's fired
message up to Coach McDermott. I said, listen, bunch formations, all that kills Vic Fangio because he likes it very static. What did the Bills
Well,
do?
I will.
Did you send him?
Oh, yeah, because we
Oh, I
were
got a bunch of
we're
texts.
pulling out all stops. Sip, do you want to put this on? I mean, look at this right here.
Okay.
Look at this. Listen, Simple.
No, that's yours.
Simple. Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
I was gonna bring the helmet.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if it was gonna fit on Jake. It's gonna be here today.
I was going to bring
the helmet.
I was going to bring bring another AFC championship hat
This is
that they
hell.
keep sending us along.
This
but I
is
said,
hell.
you know what? That's not enough. Jake said he was going to go down to the Mercado and get me a nice little tomahawk. You know what?
The day is young. The
Listen,
day is young.
No,
It's not open yet.
Bill.
What's he
I
gonna
already
get you?
did that before. That was last year.
Yeah.
This year, Jake, I have brought you something better than that. This,
amazing.
my friend, is your wardrobe. Look at that.
You gotta put it on right now.
Yeah, it's
I think
all
I
day
might as
long.
well.
So when you run out of here, Jake,
This
and
is
they
hell.
see you at the coffee shops, you talking about increasing your sales?
Yeah.
You just listen. You
Farley,
are draped with
Farley,
a
get
winner
a
right here,
Falcons
Jake.
jersey too.
Look at Farley.
Look at. Hey, hold on. Look at this little heart.
Even
on Jake.
Farley feels bad for Jake.
I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not fine. Last night was tough.
Not
I am in hell right now.
I got up this morning, Jake. I couldn't help it, man.
This is hell. I'm in hell right now. Yeah.
I mean, you thought you.
I've
Jake,
got the
be
text
honest.
messages.
Jake, when you came in here at 6 and you didn't see me, you thought you got away with highway
I
robbery.
knew you'd come in here at some
I
point.
texted the text line
You said
saying
you're
it's
running.
raining outside because you guys are worried about the weather report.
We are.
The sleet is coming, though, by the way.
I think
Snow, that not so much. I don't know.
Maybe a little.
What about tonight?
No,
I don't know, Jake. What about tonight?
It'll be glorious if somehow the Dolphins beat the Chiefs in the road and the Bills lose the Steelers. We can just say, enjoy your
Hold on,
division.
Jake.
We're in the second
Jake,
round.
The damage is
Pal.
done. Jake, the damage is done. You guys are over.
Pal.
Mike McDaniel and all the little fun stuff. What did I tell you?
sidelines.
See, here's the thing, Bill. Ted Washington gave this pregame speech when we played him one time, and it's been going. I think it's probably been there for a long time. Talking about taking the Dolphins to the deep water. It's like passed down. I sent it to Jake because Kyle Williams took it to a whole nother level. Jake didn't respond.
Jake didn't
It was like 11 o'clock. I was trying to sleep. I had 5 hours.
I
to get
sent
ready
it
for
to
the
you
show.
4 times last week. I wanted
4
a
times.
response. Then I sent
I
him
don't
a
respond to
picture
that
or
crap.
another tweet about the Buffalo Bills coming down for the Miami takeover. He didn't take it was serious. They were everywhere. It was
the Bills
home.
were.
It was.
Hey, you remember when
70%.
It was loud.
Dolphins fans still. 70% Dolphins fans in that stadium.
70?
70. Yeah.
So half of the stadium was Buffalo Bills,
70%
That's not
Miami Dolphins fans in the stadium last night.
and they all went home disappointed.
Not the 30%, but
Yeah.
Bills fans.
And we
went
took
pretty
over.
happy.
It was so
They
bad
probably
they
went
even
home
said
early.
it on TV that we made it hard for you guys to run your plays at home.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Well, we'll see you next year, Jay. That's all I got for you. I'll end with this. I'm not wishing any bad luck on the guy. Josh Allen has not missed a game in 5 years, and the way he runs, he is asking for problems.
But
my friend. Yeah, that's
Jake,
right.
Jake,
You're asking
he's
for
asking
problems.
for
But
problems.
this is what you're resorting
asking
to.
for some
You're
injuries.
wishing indirect harm on the cyborg quarterback.
He's
We
not.
gave
he's
you the
not
game.
an alien. Everyone, he's not immortal. He thinks he's immortal.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He didn't run last night. He
thinks
said, "You
he's
know
immortal.
what? I'm not passing the ball good. I had 2
This is
interceptions
incredible.
for no reason." You know what he said?
His
Zip?
day is coming.
I'm going to do what I do best. Run through you like you know what through a tin horn. I can't even say it on the radio right
Don't
now.
say that.
Don't say that. They'll be in trouble.
All right?
We'll get
I'll
canceled.
have to use the cough button.
But Jake, how blessed? You know I got to get
How
a picture
blessed.
with this, Jake. Bella's going to take a picture.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
This is going to be my new screensaver. Would you guys
put
like
it
to
on.
get into the picture?
Yes, that'd be great.
Nice to get.
Yeah. Sip, you like my hat?
I do.
Yeah.
This is
Eskimo Jay.
this is
over
what
here.
hell feels like for Jake, though.
I'm
Big
in
man
hell.
with
My
an
only
Eskimo
concern
hat.
I've got.
Oh, but you haven't seen the text message that I was getting. Oh, we got injuries. You better hope we don't win. I said, Jake, it's over. Hey, look, Bill, we had nothing to really to play. Well, we did, but you know what? We had already been in the playoffs. Tennessee handled business. You
Screw
could,
the Jags.
you know, you've been
Screw
there.
Jacksonville.
You
Those guys
could
suck.
lose the intensity, right?
Could.
But guess what?
They didn't.
When you own somebody and you want to make a statement, you go to their house when everything's on the line and be down 7 points. And the game looked
Oh,
bleak.
7 points. What a deficit.
But we look
what a
bleak.
deficit. Oh, my God. Oh, my
But
God.
Jake,
It's down by
Jake,
7.
Jake,
Might be the
we
biggest
had
comeback ever.
2 red zone. Bill, you know this. How many times have Joe Burrow, I mean, obviously you guys are unstoppable, but 2 red zone interceptions and a crucial mistake right before halftime. You can't throw it in the middle field with no. So it's essentially 3 turnovers and the game's over. Looks bleak.
Mhm.
Come out the first half or the second half, first series, just look like garbage. But do you know what I said? Defense, step up one more time. Your punter punted it all the way. And
It's a good punt.
what is this,
It's a good
Bill?
punt.
What do you tell him?
What?
Put the heels at 8. Don't take a step back. What he said? Nah, coach, I got this. You know
Well,
what?
the
They
the
look a little
difference
slow.
on the play was, and I haven't commented on it to my wife. I said it's a very smart play
More.
by him because this is what happens also. People get all excited about these booming punts.
Yeah.
Well, he punted it about 55
Down the middle
yards. So
field.
so
that was a great punt.
So
He
when
had
he
strong
went
legs.
back and caught the ball, he had 15 yards
He
of
did.
space. And in general, on every punt return for a big punt return, even for a touchdown, it's always break one tackle, make one person miss.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did either one.
Well,
I don't know if he had to.
Well, he had number
Yeah.
30 that had on
Yeah.
his fullback that had the cheap shot
Alec,
that set it that took
He
him
did.
way out of first down range.
He did.
He ran into the other pass rusher, so he blew out his ACL, and then he cleared the lane for him too.
Yeah.
But the best thing he did on
breaker.
that punt return technique, Bill, guess what he did? He caught it going forward.
Yes.
That
Okay.
was phenomenal punt return technique.
Hard.
He got all the way back and caught it like a center fielder.
Are we going to a break, Jake?
We're going to a break.
We're
have
going to break?
There's rules in radio. We got to go to a break.
Oh, you were going to be
Let's
on
get
Rules
some
and Radio?
Yeah, and we
Let's
got
get some
some
I
pictures.
think, I
And we
think
got
Raph
Bill's
and those
Thrills.
guys don't think so, but I
Next
love you, though,
on
Jake.
early break in the ticket.
That was
See you, Jake.
incredible.
Thank you, Jake.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's cheese spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's cheese spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's cheese spread today at your local grocery store.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Bagels and Joe is celebrating 31 years of business this year. With 4 Lincoln locations and 1 in Seward, there's more options for your favorite breakfast spot in town. And don't forget the Joe card for unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. Bagels and Joe, celebrating 31 years of serving Lincoln and the surrounding areas.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Discover a healthier, happier you with Weight Loss Professional Nutrition. We are not about quick fixes, but real, sustainable change. With our advanced nutrition plans, expertly designed by our certified nutritionists, we're with you at every step on your weight loss journey. Step into the world of well-being with Weight Loss Professional Nutrition, where we believe in the power of smart diet choices. Visit weightlossprofessionalnutrition.com today or call 800-597-3991 to get 30% off your first month and start your transformation. A new you is just a click away or a call to 800-597-3991.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
Hello, everybody. It's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I hear that new Honda manufacturing continues to go up, and you have new Hondas in stock now.
That's correct, Charlie. We have more than 40 new Hondas in stock right now. It's great that a customer can come in and buy a new Honda and drive it home that day. New Honda inventory keeps getting better each month.
Okay, then. How about used cars, Andy?
We have more than 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from right now, and a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in daily. We have just about every maker model you can imagine in any price range.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: wintry mix and heavy snow. Traveling going to be very difficult. We'll see high around 33. Tonight, snow, wind, and blowing snow expected. We'll see a low around 18. And tomorrow, more snow, wind, blowing snow continuing throughout the day. We'll see a high around 24. Meteorologist Kyle Collector for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
he stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's always the same. And you know
Once again, your song of the day, Head Games by Foreigner from 1979. 464-568-51 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
Interesting choice. I don't know what to say. Went kind of deep into Foreigner.
I don't
there.
play Foreigner very often.
Went deep into Foreigner.
It's kind of amazing because Foreigner is like right away I'm like, oh, Head Games Foreigner. Knew the words. That's about where it stopped a little bit. Didn't grab me a lot.
Would you keep it on? Would you keep it on?
What's that? I'd keep it on.
Okay.
I'd keep it on. I'll jump this. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
it's a 6'9".
Okay.
Yeah, 6'9", 6'8", 6'9", right in that area.
Hmm.
Knew the words. It brought back memories. I like that. Brought back memories.
High school
6'9".
memories.
High school memories. Yes.
79.
Yeah.
79. You were 13. I was 10.
No,
around there.
I think it's right.
There's just so many. There's so many Foreigner songs. They're probably a little better. That's a good one though. I don't never know what to do. I never know what to do with Foreigner. I kind of like them. They're visceral. You know, it's a dude band.
Yeah.
Tough guy singing about love. I would go. God, right around what Bill would do. 6'6". 6'6".
Okay.
Bella.
There's just songs by them I like a lot better.
Like what, Jukebox Hero? Probably number one.
No.
Bella's got a 4.001.
Ooh,
4.001 from Bella.
That's not
a
Bella.
high score from her.
It's not a song that she.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bill. That would not
Doesn't
fall
register.
into your wheelhouse.
No.
I agree with
It's
that.
okay. I'm fine with that.
It's
It's not my song. I just picked it.
Feels like the first time.
It's a good song.
Yes.
Cold as Ice is really good.
Yes.
Those are the ones. That was good though. It was fine.
Urgent.
Urgent's really good.
Double. Is it one that
Double Vision?
Double Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get some songs.
They're at PBA. No. Rococo. Yes.
Coco, that'd be.
I think I saw them at PBA once.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you surely you would
Yeah.
remember?
I'm pretty sure they were with they were with Def Leppard a couple years
Nice.
ago. Seriously, they opened up for Def
fine.
Leppard.
That'd be good. Yeah.
It's good.
It's a pretty good concert.
Yeah.
Really enjoy. I like Def Leppard.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
good.
So
What about Blue Morning, Blue Day?
I don't know that song.
Can't
Yeah,
you
it's a good
see,
song. Yeah.
see things my way? They had a lot of hits. Interesting. See what the people say, Jake.
Some ratings before we get to Bills Thrills. We've got Notorious B.I.B. a 5.2. John in Holt, Michigan says a
That's
7.
new.
I've never
Holt,
seen that
Michigan.
one. Holt, Michigan. Never seen that
Wow.
one. Jennifer, 8.5. Hubby, 7.6 from Novotny
Liked
Nutrition and Wellness. 8.8. John in Southeast Lincoln. Ellis in Illinois, 8.2. Guilt Nerd, 8.5. Mike in Dalton, 7.4. Ryan in California, 4.6. Who in Columbus, Bill?
Bert!
6.6 from Burton in Columbus. Dino, 9.
That was a great one.
Dino, 9.5. A lot of ratings today. 6.2. Kent, a 9.7. So there you go. There's a song of the day again.
Good
Head
grades.
games.
Yeah, get some good grades. Yeah.
By Foreigner. It is now time to get to, but before we got to get a legal ID here real quick, though. Legal ID, because we are proper on the show. We are legalized here. Here is that before we get to Bills Thrills.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket.
It is now time on a Monday for Bills Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
is it gonna be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break. Sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
Yes, Bills Thrills is sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors, the ATMs, the cash cows of Lincoln. They can help you make lots of money. They're at 27th and Old Cheney. Call them up at 402-730-7387. Bill, floor is yours.
Go in
Bills
and see him
Thrills.
also, real quick on that with the advisors.
Yes.
Is that free? Free to stop in and see them, have a plan put together. So basically, you go in there for free. They meet with you and they arrange with you how much money you can make monthly.
Jeez.
So it's a pretty good deal.
That seems like
And then the tax-free app, and then if you can, when you make a lot of money, I might want to get a hold of Steve Schindler at Midwest Bank.
That would help.
A place to put the money.
Keep Lee Sterling in your thoughts.
Yes,
too.
yeah, exactly. You want to wager some money because that's easy money, guys.
Have to.
We can have most of the state not even working anymore as far as just a lot of easy stuff going. So we're gonna snowball on that a little bit.
Snowball.
If you guys no snowball here, how about a rain ball? You like that?
Love it.
Football facts. Okay. Today's National Championship Day. National Championship Day. About 4 days ago, I walked you through how important the week was. I'm planning on a 1 week with a bunch of crazy travel to get back to where they had to get to, all these things. When generally you have 2 weeks or 13 days or 12, whatever it is, you usually have numerous amount of time. I mean, a large amount of time. I don't think numerous fit right there real well like that. But a couple things. So for today, at LSU, you had night games. Almost every game was a night game. So we were very big, and Coach O had a great schedule. But it's got to be the same schedule. Let him sleep in.
Really?
This morning, let him sleep in. Let him sleep, because the chance of getting back for a little junior nap is going to be really hard.
Yeah.
And so let them sleep in, get their day going, but let them get their sleep.
Sleep till what?
We wouldn't have breakfast for us on any of those games was as you showed up when you wanted to. It started around 9:30, go to about 10:30 or so. So they'd wake up, come down. You'd always monitor your guys, who's here, who's had their food, all those things. You always sat with Coach O and you made recruiting calls during that time. So as a staff, you'd be sitting there with the head coach making recruiting calls during that time. He would be talking to people and that. Now, the odd part is this. It's really odd when you play a football game. It's like playing the Thursday night game or those Tuesday MAC games or whatever, when the TV is really weird. There's nothing on TV. And so there's no other games on to kind of watch or something. So it's a really, really oddity things. But you want to keep things very normal, exactly normal. So your day wants to be just like this game. It's like any night game. So you want to have the schedule stay exactly the same. The elevators are brutal. Okay, the elevators in the hotel, they're probably at a Marriott and a Renaissance or whatever the two teams are. And there's also a fan base that's in that hotel. And it's crazy. So all of a sudden, you got guys on the 17th floor, whatever they're at, to get them down for meetings, whatever's going on. So you have to educate them on how important it is to get out of their hotel rooms on time for meetings because it takes forever. You don't have separate elevators for. These are just the team elevators. They don't exist. So elevators are something you want to attack as an assistant coach right there. And then premium, your last walkthrough and your last meeting is a premium meeting, like they all should be, but it's just so not intense, just educational on what's going on. Energy to the stadium is really fun. There's a lot of energy to the stadiums. You're driving in for it, but you have to conserve energy. Again, same as, because here's the deal. You don't want to do anything different to get on the field earlier or whatever. Sometimes people get there and they go out and they walk the field or do something. Here's the difference in a game like this. It's an early arriving crowd. So the place will be full early. So you might be coming out just in your sweats, just to walk around. They'll have their headset on, whatever, and the place is 80% full. And so what happens is when you come out, even as you walk out, so if you walk out with all of a sudden Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, they all walk out just in their sweats, there's a huge rush from the crowd. They go a roar from the crowd as they're coming out. Well, you're still 2 hours from kickoff. So it's really important you don't waste any energy at this time to get this done. And it's like that. It's a long night. You're going to get home late, which is really cool. So I'll tell you 2 stories that were kind of fun from being part of this. One was with my dad. We get home. I'm probably 1:30 when I walk into the room, and we have a shared suite with all of us. They're all staying there. My nephew's there. My dad's there. Everyone's there. So we hang around and have a lot of fun that night. Finally, I go, Dad, it's time to go to bed. He goes, I don't want to miss anything. I go, it's 5:30 a.m. He was 84 at the time. He goes, you're probably right. You're probably right. So off of about an hour of sleep, we're back up trying to we get to the buses. This is later now. It's not early in the morning. So there was like no sleep for any coaches of anybody. It's like, hey, okay, get your guys. Boom. We're on the buses like that. Everyone, there's like 4 buses. Everyone gives them the thumbs up on the bus. We're good to go. And we're in New Orleans. There was maybe on our bus on defense, which would be the starters, there was maybe 4 people on the bus. No one was there. There was no players. No one made the bus. And the buses went back, and I remember all along the drive back to Baton Rouge, the cars had pulled over and made and people were out there rooftops and waving at us and honking. That buses were basically empty. Then we get back to the stadium. We get a call on the deal. Hey, Coach O wants to have a team meeting. So we go into a team meeting. There was 12 players in there. There's 12 players. And the meeting was about, hey, we talked to the president, and he wants us to come in 2 days. And so everyone needs to know that we're leaving to go see the president in 2 days. There was no one there.
There's nobody there.
There was no one there because the game was in New Orleans. So it'd be like having the game in Omaha and trying to get everybody back together.
No way.
Back when Jay and those guys won, or different people won, there's either Orange Bowl or a Fiesta Bowl. Well, to get home, they had to get on the plane to get back. There were always some guys maybe departed from there, whatever their career was over. But for the most part, probably 90% of the team was on the plane to get back to where they had to go. But it was funny. Coach O had a meeting. We all sat there, boom, broke it off like that. I remember no one there. There was hardly anybody there because it was just mayhem. Who knew where everybody was? But it was
interesting.
Yeah. Then we all got together again.
When did the full team get back?
Oh, no, like two days later, we got together to take off to fly to Washington, D.C. That was an odd deal to go see the president that fast.
Oh, God, it was that fast.
Usually you go like 6 months later. It was like a couple days like that because Trump was at the game. He was at the game. So Trump was at the game. So like, hey, swing over. Yeah. So we did. We swung over.
He was there.
So anyway, I'm just going through like what today's like.
Yeah, for the guys.
What's the day like for the guys, for the coaches with what's going on, and then how to handle the whole situation, and just how fortunate those guys are. I think it's going to be an incredible game.
I do.
So there's a little bit of feedback on what today is like for the team.
Interesting. Feedback, Jake. Feedback.
The text line, people are still talking about the snow right now. The text line.
Yeah, it looks like it's rough out there.
There's nothing.
Flakes out there. No, but
I'll check it out at the break. It felt a little ominous when I went out there to get my glasses. But no snow right now.
I just can't imagine being at the title game today. I couldn't, fan, coach, player. I mean, you wake up like, oh my God, we're playing for the title tonight. Yeah. Not tomorrow. It's finally here. Yeah. It's here. Be crazy feeling.
And it goes by really quick, but everything stays the same once you get going. Everything stays pretty much the same with. I mean, we had
It's a football game.
I mean, our fan base. When I say our, that's LSU. We were in New Orleans. Was probably 70%. But I'll say this: Clemson showed up. They had fans there. Oh yeah, they were there.
Good fan base.
We had, but I mean, obviously, but that was just too much to overcome with people being right there in New Orleans. So it was complete mayhem. Complete mayhem. I couldn't imagine.
I can't imagine
what it was like to be on Bourbon Street that night.
Oh my God!
After LSU
things happened
like that, so I never did. But I know this. It was about 8:00, I think it was, and in the morning. That's
8 a.m.
That's about when I shut her down.
Oh God!
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Got a little bit of sleep, and then had to be up and try to. Yes, it was.
Shut it down to 8 a.m.
Yes.
Shut it down till when?
I know this. We got back after the meeting. I went directly home and fell asleep for it was about 16 hours.
Oh God!
But there was nothing going on during that time. It was like we were off for a couple days there. That's right when the convention was going on like that. So everything was dead. So there's a couple days it was completely dead.
That's true. Wow.
That is Bill's Thrill, sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid Plains Advisors, the ATMs, the cash cows, Lincoln. Top of the hour next, we'll talk about, speaking of the championship game, we'll preview Washington, Michigan next on Early Break on the Ticket.
Go outside, Sip.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $20 per hour and a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. It's a new year, and Fairway has deals this week like 93% lean ground beef for just $4.99 per pound, USDA choice beef rump roast for $3.99 per pound, buy 2 8-ounce bacon-wrapped turkey broils for $7, or buy 10, get 5 free on all-natural boneless pork ribeye chops. Your new year starts at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Husker fans, your fourth-ranked Nebraska wrestling team needs you to pack the Bob Devaney Sports Center on Friday, January 12th for their Big Ten home opener and a top 5 matchup against number 2 Iowa. The duel will begin at 6:30, and the first 300 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling shirt. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 is sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane. New location coming by early March to 70th and Pioneers. And we have to wonder on this January 8th, what the heck's going on with Steve Schindler today?
January 8th.
January 8th. That's incredible.
It's incredible.
Not really.
Calendar moves.
Calendar moves. Tomorrow's the 9th.
It is.
It's amazing how
there
that
may or
works
may not
out
be
like that.
snow. You never know.
Shin Daddy is completely off today.
He's off.
Completely off today. You know why? Because tonight in the lobby, he's doing like a Manning cast for the game.
Oh, of course he is.
Yes, he's doing a Manning.
He's doing
He's doing his own
cast.
a Shindy cast. So he will be announcing the game on live TV.
What TV?
What's that? Out of Norfolk.
Out of
Norfolk.
Okay.
Yes, out of Norfolk.
Local affiliate.
Local affiliate at Norfolk.
That work?
So Shindy has a and Tamara's going to add in too.
She is.
So they have two giant like big lounge chairs set up like that in the lobby. Comfort. And Shin Daddy's going to walk them through what's going on in the national championship because he knows. He was at the LSU Clemson game. He was there.
He was.
Yeah, Shin Daddy was there for that. Yes. So he's off today, but not tonight. The Shindy cast.
He's off to prepare for
He's
tonight.
off to prepare for tonight. He's doing his notes, talking through. Matter of fact, he just got off the phone with DeBoer.
He did?
Yeah, just got the phone about 10 minutes ago. Yes, got the phone with DeBoer. I got a hold of DeBoer like that. And then
are we talking to Jim?
Yeah, Jim. He gets in at 9:30. He gets Harbaugh.
Okay.
And so he gets a chance to talk about that. He's also going to talk to John Harbaugh also because they have a bye.
Why not?
They have a bye. Yeah, so he's available to talk. What? And so he's going to be on the show, actually. He'll zoom in.
What's Shindy's like? Which side of the ball does he specialize in?
He specializes more defensively You'd be shocked at what he knows about everything. He sees everything really well. Sees everything.
Before it happens.
And then he didn't want me to say, but there's a high chance of a guest zooming in.
Ooh.
Any idea?
I don't know.
Connor Stallions.
Oh,
Gee,
he
on the
got
broadcast.
a hold of Connor Stallions, and Stallions has agreed to be on the show tonight.
That would be good for
Live
ratings.
in between quarter 1 and 2. Yeah,
that would be good for ratings.
Be very good for ratings
From the stadium.
And he said that everything's on the table. Connor did. Everything's on the table. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk. Ask whatever. He'll answer them honestly. And
everything's on the table.
Everything's on the
You
table.
want to talk vacuums? Let's talk
The
vacuums.
first thing Shinny's going to talk to him about is vacuums. Are you tell me about a Hoover. Is it a Eureka? What changes things for you? Yeah.
It's going to be a big night.
Kirby. Yeah.
So now wait a second. Though I
Let's
got
go through all the brands.
Yes.
We got to get some things straight. There's no banking today. The bank's closed.
No, bank's open.
Oh, bank's open.
It's just normal banking because then
Just normal day.
Yeah, they got to transfer over at 5:30. They transfer over to get ready for the podcast. I mean, that
At
podcast,
5:30
the live.
Oh, this is not a podcast.
It's not a podcast. No. This
it's a
is
show.
This is just like if you watched Eli and Peyton. It's the same thing, but Shindy's doing it.
I got to try to find that Norfolk station.
Yes,
He's got Stallions on. You got to find this.
Yeah, Connor Stallions.
everybody wants to
He'll
know.
be on. He'll be on for. He comes on at the break between quarter 1 and 2, but he's going to go all the way through the second quarter. And actually, he's going to call out what Washington's doing. What plays?
he knows the signs.
He's going to call them out
before the play.
He's going to call them out so you get a chance to watch. So if you're doing some in-game betting, this might be advantageous to you.
Hey, Shin Daddy, watch this wheel route coming.
Watch this coming.
Yeah, look at that. Yep, there it was.
And everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table.
This could get interesting.
Could get very interesting. Yes.
I mean, it could be.
I know. Yeah, I know a lot of people wanted to get this, and Shin Daddy got it.
God. Probably just, I don't know. He has a way with people.
He has a way with people. He's a people person.
Yeah.
Pecan Pie says, will Bill be a special guest tonight on the Shindy cast?
I will not be on the Shindy cast.
Okay.
I will
Why
not
is
let
that?
that. Well,
You're related
it's his
to
deal. I know, but he's got Connor Stallions on. No one
Yeah.
wants to hear from me.
Yeah.
I
mean, you don't want to steal his thunder.
This is a
either.
lot, but this is a lot bigger than me. This is a lot bigger than me.
It is bigger.
Yeah, the Shindy cast.
Yeah.
You don't want to steal thunder.
No.
either. Tamara knows football too.
What's that? She does.
Does she?
Yes.
It's very good English.
I
English.
want to watch this broadcast compared to that.
I'm watching.
I'd rather
Yeah.
watch this.
Yeah, I got.
I'm
Just
gonna
gotta
patch.
find
I'm gonna patch into Norfolk and see what
Yeah,
I
he's
can
gotta
find.
find
I'll
it.
patch you in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill. Find
Yeah.
us-
gotta
Please help
find
us
it.
out.
It's got to find, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Patch
Fine.
us in.
All
So,
right.
Thanks to Shin Daddy
Yes.
in Midwest.
Look
Bank.
at him. Look at him.
Look at him. Like he's right
Looks
there.
like a coach.
Here he
He's
is.
a coach.
He does.
Imagine the comments being made. It'll be incredible.
He w-
Connor Stallions on.
what a get.
What a get. I mean, if you're going to get one
Keep
person,
him for the whole
can you
game.
imagine.
No,
What
but-
if all of a sudden they did, like Game Day will probably be there today doing their pre-thing. Imagine if all of a sudden Stallions was on. He's not. You know
No.
why?
No, because
He's with Shin
In
Daddy.
Creighton.
In Creighton.
That's
Yes.
a poll.
That's where he should be.
That's a poll.
That's a big pull.
Uh,
That's a flex.
incredible.
Yeah, he's
Shin
look at
Daddy's the
Shin. He's
man.
always flexing.
Shin Daddy cast.
And he'll be back with something tomorrow, even though it'll be a late night for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He's all about banking,
Yeah, and he's all just about being a dude.
about the people.
He's a man.
It's about the
He's a man's
people.
man.
It's kind of snowy up there too.
Well, right now there's 0 snow here. There's 9 precipitation. We got nothing.
We
Yeah,
checked.
school's closed though.
We went outside.
Can we please get back to to doing things the right way? Public schools, private schools. Come on.
School's
and
closed.
what is that, Bill?
School's closed.
How about
right now.
closing when the weather says to close?
How about this?
How about if we just wait for it to see what happens?
This
There
could
were
get
schools
interesting
closed
today.
yesterday, like at noon. Noon, they were
Yep.
calling stuff off.
That's true.
Right now, how's it
You're
look
gonna
out
sound
there?
like an old
I
man.
see
You're gonna
magic outside.
Yeah.
I saw magic outside the window.
Oh, Magic's
I
here.
saw
Are you
magic
serious?
outside the window just now.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw him. Yep.
How do I miss all this?
Well, he was. I can only see. He was in the very corner over there.
Oh, okay.
So there he is. He's inside.
Nice.
All right, 402-464-5685. Call or text as always. Speaking of the game that Shin Daddy will be doing the Shin Daddy cast of, Washington, Michigan, now up to a 5.5 point spread for the Wolverines. It opened
Whoa.
at 4.5, went to 5, now 5.5. Wolverines ahead of tonight's game. Kalen DeBoer against Jim Harbaugh. Have you guys' thoughts changed at all in terms of this game from last Tuesday when we were on the show, in terms of how it should go, how it will go, Washington, Michigan?
Well, I'll say this. Washington, I think, was 9 and a hook underdogs to Oregon in the Pac-12 championship game. So I don't think that phases anything for those guys. I think they'll be just fine with it. I'm sticking with the same thing. I'm still Huskies.
Ooh.
I'm still Huskies. Yes.
Bye.
Walk off safety.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Well, it about happened in the last game. It about happened. Michigan about did it. It almost happened.
It did.
Almost
muffin punts.
Almost with the
Can't
walk-off
tackle
safety.
it too.
Yeah.
I want
But,
Michigan to win. I want Michigan to win because it's a great story. I mean, it's an interesting story.
You know, I would say the hardest thing going right now, it's like there's two teams of destiny. I still think Michigan's like a team of destiny.
Feels like
with the suspensions, two different ones, two different scenarios,
It's
all
odd.
the things. 3 years ago, Michigan was terrible during COVID. Jim took a pay cut.
Yeah.
He was like this was a failure.
Mhm.
Now they've beat Ohio State 3 times in a row, been to the playoffs 3 times. Now they're in the national championship game. They're going to have there's a ton of NFL guys on the roster. So it teams like a team of destiny. I think Washington's the same way.
Here's the deal.
Excuse me.
You think they're a team of destiny, Washington?
I have the same feeling for them. I mean, they were 4-8 2 years ago.
Yeah, they
DeBoer
were.
comes in, a coach from South Dakota, from Sioux Falls.
Mhm.
He went from there to Southern Illinois, to Eastern Michigan, to
Here's the deal.
Indiana.
If you think defense wins championships, Michigan's number 1 defensively in the country. Washington's 97th. Okay. Now I don't know if defense wins championships or not, but if you think that, Michigan's number 1, Washington's number 97.
It's a big number. I agree with that. If you're sitting there just looking, going, why is the spread like that? Yeah, that's why the spread's what it is.
And then what you look at is if Michigan can dictate terms of the game in that limit possessions, if you limit Washington to, I don't know what, 9, 10, 11 possessions, everything will feel big if you get to Penix. Every third down where you get to them, it'll feel big because Washington will be like, we're not going to get many possessions. But maybe Michigan can't dictate terms. That's what you got to see. If Michigan can run the ball.
Can we just touch on something real quick?
And one other thing, they got to get to Penix. They don't have to sack him, but get in his lap. I mean,
make him uncomfortable.
Pressure.
Yeah, get in his lap.
I mean, the research that Steve Sipple just did, I didn't know that.
What's that?
1 versus 97.
Yeah, it's 1 versus 97. I mean,
that's a big number.
It's a big disparity.
That's a big disparity.
Yeah.
That's a big disparity for sure. So that's great research.
The question is,
it took a minute.
Yeah,
it was 60 seconds.
It's on the internet. Just Google it. What are they on defense? What are they? Yes, but still, you did it though, Steve.
The question has been, can Washington stop the Michigan rushing attack? Michigan wants to run the ball. Blake Corum,
Sure.
Donovan Edwards, McCarthy, they all want to run the ball, and Texas refused to keep running the football. They wanted to pass. They got behind. They had to pass to a certain extent. But when they ran the ball early in the game, it was very successful against Washington. So if Michigan gets out to a lead in this game,
that'd be good.
They're going to run the ball and say, "Stop us, Washington," because we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah, I wonder what if Michigan will have early success on the ground. That's the one thing to watch for sure.
I think Washington matches up better with Michigan than they did with Texas. I think they match up better. I think they have a little bit better. Just I said the matchup is a little better, so I don't see it. Texas was a tough matchup now. I mean, there's a great chance that the winner of the Heisman Trophy is the Texas quarterback next year.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers.
He'll go in as one of the favorites to be in that spot. He'll go in as one of the favorites. Really good. How about their receivers? Really, I mean, they were Texas. And plus, just remember, Texas also defensively really good.
Yeah,
they were really good up front. They were dynamic up front on the inside too. And Washington was able to not so much. I mean, the game should have been in more control. We all know there was a drastic error at the end when they should have been getting the ball back with 10 seconds instead of 50.
That's right.
To make a big difference. But anyway, I think it's going to be a great game. I'm going Huskies.
I can see it. I mean, Minnesota's got to deal with Roma Dunze, Jalen Polk, and Dylan Johnson. And those are all three, and obviously Penix. Those are all three dudes, tough, big dudes.
You ever seen a storyline like this? Michigan wins it right after a deal like that.
Nobody's talking about it.
Doing? And they talked to Harbaugh and stuff like that. One of the questions will be, will you be the head coach at Michigan next year? I mean, I know that never comes up
in post game.
That never comes up in a story. Has anyone ever won the national championship and departed to the NFL?
Jake, help.
There's been coaches that have left.
Did Saban leave for the Dolphins after a title or not?
After one of his 7.
At LSU, when he was at LSU. So he went to the Miami Dolphins, and then he went back to Bama. I forget if that was after a title or not.
Could
in
be
LSU.
Jake could be right on that. If not, it's 1 year off, so it could be.
It's either 1 year off or the same year, one of the two.
So anyway, it's just but that question will be asked. It'll be asked whether win or lose.
Is this your last?
Is this your last game
at Michigan? And I got to think it is. Who knows though? With Jim, he's kind of hard to predict.
Well, Jim Harbaugh, we all know, is quirky. Also, I don't have audio. I've got a couple quotes here via Brett McMurphy, who was at the press conference yesterday.
Okay,
he was Harbaugh was at the podium yesterday, and here's a quote. He says, "Sometimes I say 2 nights before is the sleep you play on. I have no scientific evidence to present you on that." Jim Harbaugh.
2 nights before.
No evidence.
You were always told that.
Is that right?
Forever. It's like Thursday night, get a great rest. That's what you play on.
Okay.
I would say this though: if you only got 3 hours of sleep the night before, not good. So, but that is something that's been said forever. Of night of rest.
Apparently, Jim Harbaugh is big into watching documentaries. Quote was, "Predators, tigers, lions, cheetahs. I love them. Who doesn't? Some of those great type of things. But when it gets to how the world wants to turn into something, we allow ourselves to devolve into a pack of wolves. That's what we want to channel. Probably nature's perfect fighting unit." Jim Harbaugh.
Pack of wolves.
Somehow, documentaries talks got into the podium talk yesterday, press conference.
I didn't see any of the press conference.
I didn't.
Excuse me.
But there's Jim Harbaugh again. Quirky Jim. Should
be a good
You're
game.
pulling for him.
Yeah.
Bill's got Washington. You've got Michigan. I'm gonna lean. I think Washington wins this also.
Really?
I'm leaning with the Huskies. Kalen DeBoer. I'm riding with Kalen.
I just hope it's
now
a great
Michigan.
game.
But I think it will come down to the wire.
The wire.
It comes down to the wire. This is not a game that Washington has with 5 minutes to go. It's not in doubt. This is going to be a last drive type of game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be epic. It should be epic. I'm really looking forward to it. Should be epic.
I'm not really pulling. I wouldn't have a problem if Michigan wins. But I don't know.
I wouldn't have a
Washington's
problem.
kind of a more fun story.
I mean, I don't have. Listen, if Washington wins, it's fine.
Steve, do you have an answer for this one? Or somebody have this one? How much? I know I heard his name and called that, but I haven't paid close of attention. Ernest Hausman.
Yes.
How much is he playing?
He's playing a lot. He's in the rotation. I think he's third or fourth leading tackler. They play so many guys that he doesn't have a big tackle number, but nobody really does for Michigan.
And I know he plays. I see him play. I just didn't know. But just think
Rotation.
about that. Just think about that. Someone from right here in state was
Columbus.
was a starter for us a year ago when we beat
That's right.
Iowa.
He's from
And
Columbus.
from Columbus, and now he's starting or playing or whatever. He's one of their main.
Oh, he's one of their main
players.
dudes,
Yes,
Yeah, I want
the national championship game.
Yeah, the last I checked, he was third or fourth on the team in tackling. I'll double check it to break, but he's he's in the rotation.
That was a big portal hit for Michigan to bring in someone of that youth that had already started as a true freshman in the Big Ten and played very well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to play middle linebacker as a true freshman in the Big Ten.
It is.
He's a true sophomore.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we had a remote broadcast at the Pawnee Plunge in Columbus. Not this show, a different show on the station. And Ernest Hausman was there.
Was he really?
I was at the Pawnee Plunge with Ernest Hausman in Columbus.
Well, did you guys do some swimming?
No, I got in the pool after the broadcast was over.
You got in?
For like an hour.
Jay got in?
They
Jay got in the
closed down the pool for 3 of us to just go do whatever the hell we wanted to do for an hour. All
Pawnee
the slides in the Pawnee Plunge in Columbus. So yeah, I was at the Pawnee Plunge.
How do we get that back?
I could find the audio of the video of it. It was on
You
video.
don't, that's fine. I don't need
Not
to see it.
not being the plunge, but Ernest on the broadcast. No, there's no video of me going down the slides at the Pawnee Plunge.
Well, it's not that I don't.
But that was back in the day. Back Ernest Hausman doing the Pawnee Plunge.
Now look at
Columbus.
him.
Now he's playing for a title tonight, a national title in Houston, Texas. 6:30 kickoff. Wolverines 5.5 point favorites against the Washington Huskies.
6:30, pretty early.
Well, it says 6:30. I bet the game's at
like
7:05.
I bet it's like about before it actually kicks off. I think that.
I mean, ESPN puts on their app. It starts at 6:30, but we all know there's all sorts of crap before the game.
It's a game changer for either coach. Major game changer. It's a game changer once you get the one.
Mm-hmm.
Once Saban had one at LSU, then he had one at Alabama. Okay, then they obviously tacked on numerous after that, which is incredible. When you get one though, it's like being a quarterback winning a Super Bowl. Once you get the one, when you're in that group, just imagine how big this win would be for Harbaugh, and how big it also would be for DeBoer at his age, where he's late 40s, 48, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point is, it's a game changer for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game changer for you.
Jim. Yeah, I mean, Jim escaped scrutiny in recent weeks, which is fascinating because he missed half the season. I mean,
which has not been brought up.
He's suspended half the season.
Half the season's not been brought up, and it's not been, and all the sign stealing. If you listen to most of the pundits, they're kind of like, yeah, I really don't care anymore.
What happened?
Don't even care. Not a big deal.
It's not brought up.
Not brought up, any sort of thing. And Stallions was at the game.
Yeah, I mean, Michigan
with the
I want you
smirk
to
on his face.
think about this, because it was confirmed. I think it was it Heather Dinich? I think confirmed. I think it was her. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I thought she was the one that confirmed it, that it was Stallions and he was at the game. He had
at the Rose Bowl. Absolutely,
it's not a Photoshop.
There was
photos.
He was there,
right,
6-7 rows up, right behind the Michigan bench. Connor Stallions.
It's just amazing,
America.
how this is all. Yeah, I mean,
he's at the game. Could you imagine? I mean, that's what's going on now. He's at the game.
Didn't mind having a photo taken of him. Like, yeah, take a photo of me, post it, whatever you want to do. I'm here.
Yeah,
he had no problem with it.
And then all of a sudden he goes, Shin Daddy reaches out.
You
to
want
him.
me on the cast tonight?
Yeah,
I'll be on the cast.
He'll be on
we have to figure this
the
out.
Shindy cast.
Yeah, Stallions tonight in Nebraska. On Nebraska TV.
On Nebraska TV.
Ooh, is it snowing?
It's snowing.
Oh God.
Weather report on early break.
Is that
Gotta
really
stick.
snow?
It's got to stick, guys.
No. We'll see.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Why are New Year's resolutions always about getting to the gym more or dieting? We fail ourselves before the first month of the year is already over. Why not resolve to eat better, tastier foods in 2024? Look no further than Fuhrer's Cheese Spread. Stop eating your apples, vegetables, crackers, and chips plain. Give them some flavor. Fuhrer's Cheese Spread awakens your taste buds. Now that's how you start a new year. Find your container of Fuhrer's Cheese Spread today at your local grocery store.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at MidwestBank.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $20 per hour and a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Husker fans, your fourth-ranked Nebraska wrestling team needs you to pack the Bob Devaney Sports Center on Friday, January 12th for their Big Ten home opener and a top 5 matchup against number 2 Iowa. The duel will begin at 6:30, and the first 300 fans will receive a Nebraska wrestling shirt. For more information or to secure your tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. This
Anybody who knows me knows I was cocky out of the womb.
is Early Break with Zip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I can report. I stepped outside during the break. It is officially snowing in Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, is it sticking? No, not sticking yet, but flakes are coming down outside the studio at 1040
Remember, the stick
O
is the
Street.
important thing.
It is important. It is important.
That's what I based all my Bill Shimmick.
Bill Shimmy.
I like
that.
I like it.
As Ken's
I'm a
long-
little worried about your report right now.
Yeah.
I got
Has Shimmick chimed in at all?
Ken's long lost brother, Bill Shimmy. Gone by a different last name all these years.
I'd love to
but
hear from him.
Haven't heard from Ken Shimmick yet.
What's
We'd
your
love to.
guess on inches?
Of snow?
When we
8,
walk in here tomorrow.
7.
Jeez. You're saying, what are you saying, Bill?
0.
You're saying you're
0
sticking
inches.
to 0.
0 inches.
What about like when you're
0.
sleeping
This would
tonight?
be the biggest win of Bill's year. I mean, years here. If he's right, and there's no snow.
We're looking at it, and it's like this
all
tomorrow.
these projections of 6 to 10 inches, and Bill's like, nope, no snow.
There's a guy with a plow right there.
Get a picture of it. Bella, get a picture of the guy with the plow.
I've got it on the video screen. It's not a plow outside.
There's no snow on the ground. We got a plow. We got a plow
He's just
here.
prepared, Bill. He's
Yeah,
prepared
he's
at all
prepared.
times.
I
Prepared.
agree.
It is snowing now,
Yeah.
Bill. It is.
It's snowing.
Yeah. And how-
Sticks or not.
Right. That's
Yes.
the
That's
key.
all that matters.
That's the key, guys.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah. But, hey, speaking of snow, on that note,
Mhm.
the polar bear,
Oh yeah.
Nash Hutmacher, wrestled
Yeah.
on Saturday, got his win, won pin in the first period against Northern Iowa.
Was it Northern Iowa?
Was
No,
it
Wyoming.
Okay, my bad. All right, excuse me. Okay, well they played Northern. It's a triangular.
Yeah, they
The
wrestled.
first period,
They don't play
Man.
him. You don't play him. Okay, you
They-
don't play. Who we playing today? Hey, Coach
Who
Manny.
wrestling
Who we
today?
playing
They
today?
wrestled
We're playing
against
Iowa.
Northern
No, we're
Iowa
not.
and Wyoming.
I didn't want to say it.
And he pinned
I'm glad you
in
did.
the first period the Wyoming heavyweight.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
is that better?
Yes.
Is that better phrasing there? Better
Hammered him.
terminology? Yeah, it was a pin.
Now I think that was first. Then I think they played Northern. I mean,
Played.
played.
Oh, they played?
Well,
They
well,
played.
you got me all
That's
jacked
all right.
up.
Hey,
And I think they wrestled you and I second. And I think there was a big contingency that wanted to see the polar bear again. I liked that he didn't. I like the one part,
Just the
that
one.
showmanship. It's like, boom,
One and done.
nailed it. Place went crazy. Got a start to things. But still, when you change sports, I remember we had a bunch of guys when I was at Wisconsin that could run really well. They were track guys. And when football season was over, they joined the track team. And then things got real. Then he started running against Big Ten sprinters. It's kind of like, oh, not so fast. And they were really talented and both played NFL. But all of a sudden it was different.
Yeah.
Same way it's like, bam, he's really good in basketball. He's so good. Can you play basketball and really jump in the Big Ten and go play? Not so much. I mean, he jumps in the polar bear, put him in the deep freeze. And all, I mean, to go out there and wrestle with somebody that's all he's been doing, the heavyweight for Wyoming is wrestling, and pins him in the first period.
Yeah, polar bears
pins him.
He could be a great wrestler. Well, he's 166 and 0 in high school.
Yes,
so
he's 167 and 0 right now. He's 1-0 in college, 166. Yeah, and just the fact that high school was he heavyweight the entire time.
I think so. Yeah.
Because what's amazing about that is if you're a heavyweight as a freshman, you're wrestling seniors. I mean, that's a big difference now. It's remarkable. It's not like being 24 and wrestling someone that's 27. That's not it. No, the remarkable difference on what you look like as a freshman and what you look like as a senior, it's remarkable. So very impressive.
I'm putting myself out to this one. I could be an idiot, but I'm asking a question for wrestling fans, wrestling experts out there.
Do it.
I would think it's more difficult to pin somebody at the heavyweight weight versus a lighter weight, 103 pounds, 125 pounds. I know you're big.
Sure.
If you're trying to pin a guy that's like 275 plus, again, they can't be very easy. I don't care what level of wrestling you're in.
He had him in an arm bar, it looked like to me. So
Tell me what an arm bar is.
Well, he just like had him in.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
I mean, he had his arm.
I have no idea what an arm bar is.
No, I think I do. I mean, I think it was.
Put me in one. Put me in an arm bar right now.
Well,
$100.
We'd have to get down on the ground.
All of a sudden, Sybil pins me
in the studio.
I mean, I think it had to be an arm bar. He whipped him over via his arm.
He did. It was pretty incredible.
It was a
very
strong move by Nash.
Yeah, Nash is a freak. He's a freak.
He's a freak. He's a freak.
Freakazoid.
Before we get to the game show, which was not a freak effort by Nebraska basketball, they gave up 88 points. 88 points in a loss to Wisconsin, 88-72. They gave up 51 points in the first half. What do we know historically about Wisconsin? They're not a great offensive team.
This year they are.
They are this year. AJ Storr is a dynamic player. He wasn't even that great in the game. It was other guys that, Chucky Hepburn was great for Wisconsin in the game. 88-72. Nebraska's defense was flat from start to finish. It never really showed up at all in this game. Now, we knew the Kohl Center is very, very, very tough to win at. Wisconsin's playing great basketball, but still, I thought the effort was missing for Nebraska on Saturday.
I didn't see it live, so I can't report.
Sip, you watched it, though.
Yeah. They didn't have much edge on defense. I mean, it was over. I planned my day around it, and the game was over 8 minutes in.
It was. It really was.
I mean, the game was over. There was no shot. They didn't have any. They really didn't have any shot.
None.
Wisconsin did play really well offensively. Wisconsin's very good. Wisconsin doesn't fit the narrative.
Talk about a team that started out, what were they, about 3-3 to start out? Wasn't real good. They beat Marquette,
start.
I know. But then since then they won like 5 or 6 in a row here.
They're good. They got good offense. They're much better off. I mean, I can remember years when if Wisconsin, you were probably there, when Wisconsin scored 51, you're like, yeah, that's about right.
In the game.
In the game. And they scored 51 in the first half. They're a good offensive team.
There's a pickup going by, and he's got a snowblower in the back.
Where?
Anticipation.
There's a lot
of anticipation. How much is on the ground right now, Bella? Can you tell?
None.
0. Thank you.
Nebraska tomorrow night against Purdue in Lincoln. To me, a lot of snow on the ground potentially, or no snow on the ground. People traveling in from York and
Purdue's got to
Kearney,
get in here.
And Norfolk coming out for this game.
Come in right now. Nothing.
8 p.m. tip tomorrow night. Nebraska Purdue, number 1 ranked Purdue tomorrow. Huskers better show some more effort defensively than they did on Saturday.
Yeah,
in front of the home crowd. I mean, I'm with you. Sip. 8 minutes in, it's like, what is this? This isn't. Been signed up for this.
Not much
We
reaction.
haven't shown this type of effort for a month.
Right. The Nebraska fans seem to expect the loss.
Yep.
It's just kind of I don't know. It's a very Fred 7-35 in a Big Ten on the road.
That's what it is.
Not bad.
7-30.
7-35. It's tough. Like that.
It's tough to win on the road.
Evidently. Yeah. So yeah, it just seems like nobody expected them to win.
7-35.
Yeah.
What's overall? record?
20-62, I think.
In the league?
Yeah. No.
In the league.
I don't know in the league. Here, I'll look it up.
It's about 20 wins. Well, Nebraska now 12-3.
Oh, I think you're right, Jake.
They had 18 wins coming into the season, so he's got 2 right now. They're 2-2 in conference play.
I imagine he'll have a chance to beat Purdue. Purdue and Wisconsin are very similar. I mean, if Purdue's a lot better than Wisconsin, I don't see it. I watched Purdue play Illinois. I watched the entire game on Friday night.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Purdue is good. I mean, they're number 1, but they don't look that much better than Wisconsin to me. They
do have the big man.
Oh, Edey's a freak.
7'5"
Yeah.
or 7'4" Zach Edey.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
Big problem.
They have other problems other
They do.
than Edey. They can win with Edey was in foul trouble. You got to get him in foul trouble. I mean, that's what it's got to come down to. If he's not in foul trouble, you got problems. We don't need Fred's record. We know it's not good. But they're good this year. They'll have a chance to beat Purdue. Then they play Rutgers and Iowa on the road. Those will be critical games. If you finish,
those are 2 layups.
You think so?
Iowa just beat Rutgers at home on Saturday, right before the Nebraska-Wisconsin game. Their first
Rutgers
conference win.
Hit a buzzer beater to beat Stonehill.
Right.
Stonehill,
who
not
was
Stony
2-12
Brook.
entering that game.
2-12 with that. So I think that'll get them on track right now. So now they went from, remember, after they won the other day, they were first 4 in. After the loss, they're first 4 out.
Okay, so they're first 4 out right now.
They're first 4 out right now. This next game doesn't mean a whole lot.
No.
It really doesn't. If you lost number 1,
no.
It would mean,
a win would be
a
win puts you into a 5 seed.
It wouldn't be surprised. I don't. Okay, I got to be
Out
careful.
to a 5 seed.
I thought
It's a big
Wisconsin.
jump. Bill.
Big jump.
It's a massive jump.
I got to quit making
First
predictions.
4 out to 5 seed with 1 win. Wow.
Well, what happened
Whoa.
with the Bills yesterday?
They
They went
went
from
from-
7 seed to a 2.
They did.
1 win. Big 1 win.
Same thing. Same thing. Again, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Nebraska, Purdue. BTN to watch that game.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting. Let's play the game
Weather
show. Give us a
permitting.
call right now at 464-5685.
Oh, is this a game show?
Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today, tonight's the national championship. How about some national championship losers?
God, these are tough. Nobody remembers the losers.
Oh, man. That's gonna
Schools
be-
that have lost
That's
the
a good-
title game.
that's a
I'll
good
tell you
topic.
the year, the score, and the team that won.
Oh, it's be
What
really hard.
team
We should have had,
lost?
we need Schaefer for this.
He'd be very helpful.
Can Schaefer call in for a lifeline?
He might be a contestant more than Lifeline.
Yeah.
464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've
Really
all
hard.
been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call to take down Sip in trivia. National championship losers of the past. So you said everyone remembers the winner. No one remembers the loser. Let's see how you do today.
That's how it goes usually.
We got John. John, how do you feel about national championship losers?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah. Confident?
Yes, confident.
Okay, he's confident. Let's get to it. All right, Bill is a lifeline for Sip. For one question, as always, first question to you, John. Here we go. What team did Florida beat 41-14 to win the 2007 national championship?
Was it Michigan?
Ohio State.
You're going to take Bill on this one?
Yeah.
Ohio State is the guess. Ohio State is correct.
1-0.
Bill has been utilized correctly.
I didn't know.
1-0 lead. All right, Sip, now you're on your own, but looking
We're
good.
in the driver's seat.
You did. Yeah, you are. What team, Sip, did Florida State beat 46-29 to win the 2000 national championship?
Oklahoma.
No. It's not correct.
Obviously.
Do you want that one or
2000.
not? Might have the wrong year in that, but the scores.
2000.
Hold it. Can we take a formal protest?
Hang on a
Can
second.
we formally protest
You might
this?
be right. You might be right.
Hang
I'm
on.
not saying he's wrong.
I want to protest this. I want a formal protest.
It's tricky because the season and like
I know. That's the problem.
it's tricky because they don't play they play in the new year.
Make sure I'm writing this. Let's go 99. Let's go 99 season. How about that one? 99.
Say it again.
What team did Florida State beat 46-29?
Okay, so you're giving me a duo.
No, I'm not. This is
for John.
Yeah, this is for John now.
1999.
Yeah,
that's a layup.
Nebraska.
I think I would have known that.
What was the answer, Bill?
Oh,
Vautech.
It was Vautech. I'm sorry about the year there.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
1-1.
No,
1-0.
1-0. Back to you. Back to you, John. Okay, this is for the tie. What team did Tennessee beat 23-16 to win the 1998-99 national championship? So it was the 98 season, played in 99.
Ooh, that's a good
Steve
one.
Martin.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll go with Michigan again.
You don't have to take this sip. You don't.
No, I'm passing. It's T. Martin for sure.
Yeah, but who they beat?
I don't know who they beat.
What, you can pass any guess. This doesn't count.
Okay.
What year again?
It was, the 98 season, 99 championship.
I don't remember it.
Swim.
It was.
Go ahead.
It was Florida State.
Okay.
Florida State, 23-16. This is for the win.
This is brutal.
And you're on your own, but you're up 1-0. Sip. What team did Auburn beat 22-19 to win the 2011 national championship?
Auburn.
22-19.
Auburn. So that's Cam.
Who'd they
Cam
beat?
Newton.
Who'd they beat?
Seems like they beat. Hold on. I can remember Cam.
5
Oregon.
seconds.
Oregon.
Brilliant. He beat Chip Kelly and company. So,
Chipster.
John will get you a bagel and a coffee. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road.
I'll take it.
He was confident and guessed Michigan, I think, twice today, who had not been in a title game for quite some time.
Snowing, nothing on the ground.
All right. Tiebreaker before we get to the break.
Yes.
Back to you, Bill. Georgia won the national title 65-7 last year against TCU. How many yards did Georgia have in the game?
528.
Ooh, I was going to say 522, so I'll go a little lower.
589.
Ooh.
TCU had 188.
That game, talk about a game that was over in the first 8 minutes. That was one.
That game was 10-7, believe it or not, at one point. It was 10-7, and then it was not. Rough.
Horrible.
That was we got robbed of a national title game last year. That was not it.
I don't think we'll see that tonight.
That'd be stud. If there's any sort of blowout like that,
it'd be Washington doing the blowing out. I don't think Michigan will blow them out.
Is that our take? If there is a blowout, it's Washington blowing out Michigan.
They just get their offense revved up and get.
Yeah, I don't think Michigan's blowing them out.
No, they don't have that kind of. I don't think they. I mean, they won't. Well, you always want to score, but I think they just want to control possessions. I'm a little worried about the weather right now, Bill. The prediction's not looking that good.
There's nothing
sticking.
Is
coming down.
There's nothing sticking.
No, it's not.
Bill, if you're tuning in, Bill has predicted 0 snow.
You got to go back.
Stickable. Stickable snow.
You still can go back on that.
No, 0.
No snow per Bill Busch.
You build a skateboard all day.
7 inches. Sip, you have an official prediction yet or not?
No, I don't.
I'll go 0.
You're
7,
going
and
7.
Unknown.
You're going 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And that's by the end of the snow, like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Total. Spillover is next, and an early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $20 per hour and a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Dana Trucking. Learn more and apply today at danatrucking.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today: wintry mix and heavy snow. Traveling going to be very difficult. We'll see a high around 33. Tonight, snow, wind, and blowing snow expected. We'll see a low around 18. And tomorrow, more snow, wind, blowing snow continuing throughout the day. We'll see a high around 24. Meteorologist Kyle Collector for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover with Raph and AD. Two of us have playoff teams, and we feel very differently about how it went this weekend. That's AD. The Steelers get the big win against the Ravens on Saturday, and they play the watching game of, hey, can the Titans beat the Jags? As underdogs, Titans do beat the Jags because the Jags are pathetic. They suck. They fell apart. They were 8-3 and ended 9-8. What a disastrous finish for the Jags. Yeah. Their one win in that stretch was against the Panthers, who aren't even a football team.
Wow.
And
salty today.
And the Dolphins then, of course, can't do anything because the Bills own their souls and lose. And now both teams on the road in the playoffs as wild card teams, but the Dolphins were not supposed to be a wild card team. So very different feelings, I think, today between you and me, AD. Congratulations, by the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was I was surprised that Titans beat them the way they did. I mean, I knew it could happen, but I was surprised they beat them the way they did. Granted, it was a tight game for the most part. And then the Jags killed themselves in that 4th and goal.
And third and
goal. And could not get in the end zone. And that was the tail of the tape right there. And so, yeah, I was glad it was out the way before I had to look at, before the Miami-Buffalo Bills game last night.
Yep.
This is very uncomfortable.
Let's go. Okay, let's go back.
Very
then.
uncomfortable.
So that Titans game again. I wanted Pittsburgh in the playoffs for you. But I wanted to become with the fact that the Bills losing last night, and then the Jags getting in, so that game would be, hey, you're either in the playoffs or you're not, Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen that way. Sip, 3rd and goal is 28-20. Tennessee leads the Jags. 3rd and goal, they do some disastrous quarterback pass play that had never had a chance, never would have a chance.
Yeah.
100 times out of 100, that play would not work. It was never open. The Titans are not dumb. 4th and goal from not even the 1 yard line, the 1 foot line. Trevor Lawrence tries to go over the top for a sneak. He's short.
Missed it by that much.
And so, they missed it. Now you're thinking, all right, let's maybe get a safety. What happens the very first play? They go offsides. The Jags jump offsides at the 1 foot line. So here comes 1st and 5 from the 5. You're no longer at the depths of the goal line. I'm like, bad. You idiots. You idiots.
Bad football. Bad football.
AD's like, yes, love it. I'm like, no, you idiots.
I was just overwhelmed with joy.
Some bad football right there.
It was.
I'm going to be honest. I wanted the Bills to win last night because I just wanted to see Tyreek Hill return back to Kansas City.
Oh,
there's a conversation.
There's an angle.
See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That because of what happened with the Titans-Jags game, the Dolphins were screwed regardless of what happened. Think about this. These are the scenarios that would have happened because of that game. If you beat the Bills, you win the division. Your reward is you play them again in Miami next week.
Oh,
you think the Dolphins beat the Bills back-to-back weeks? Ooh. Hell no, they don't do that.
No,
that's not a good scenario.
So now you go on. Now you have no home field. You're on the road at KC. Probably a more winnable game. But what do we know about Mahomes in the playoffs? Doesn't matter if their team sucks. It's Mahomes in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And by the way, the high next week on Saturday in Arrowhead is 8 degrees.
Oh,
Are you going, Jake?
Hell no, I'm not going.
Huge advantage, Chiefs.
I'm not going to go watch my team get their butts kicked in negative weather.
They're going to win, Jake.
No, if they win, I'll watch from my couch and drink a beverage to celebrate.
You know what, though, man? Here's the thing, Jake. Okay, I'm just going to say this.
Deep breath.
You are in the playoffs, bro.
We're in.
And that's all you want. And take it from a Steelers fan. A month ago, I thought we were dead in the water. Think about this. We lose back-to-back games to 2-win teams.
Yep.
Arizona, and you followed up with the Pats, who were just horrible. And then Pittsburgh puts it together. You only want to get there because anything can happen. I think it was 2005 we won the Super Bowl.
It's true.
2005, we were a 5th or 6th seed and won it.
This is the problem, though, AD. There's a big problem here.
You're in, man.
The Miami Dolphins have 1,700 injured players right now.
Wow. They're down.
Security guards are hurt.
The head coach is limping.
Equipment manager's not feeling well.
I mean, they at this rate, they are losing 4 guys per game, and they're significant. Last night, Andrew Van Ginkel, who's been the heart of the defense when there's been injuries, he has been the consistent heart. Goes down with a foot injury, and after that, you just deflation.
Yeah,
deflation. And I can't see them beating the Chiefs. And if they do, they won't do anything beyond that. It'll be a 1 game, and he snapped a 23-year stretch of no playoff wins. Awesome, but they're deep. The amount of injuries this team cannot overcome.
It's
no way.
Your whole MO is to throw the ball. I mean, how many times did you run it last night?
The Dolphins have the #1 rush offense in the NFL, and they choose not to run it.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. They ran ball 8 times last night?
No, they ran the ball. They had 100 yards in the first half and 8 in the second.
Oh,
they went away from the run.
Right. They did go away from it.
See,
which I don't understand.
You're going to have to be able to run it in the cold. You can't go up there and just whip it around.
For what it's worth, Jake, half the Broncos team was in Cancun yesterday, so they have a place waiting for you next week. So feel free to join them.
Yeah, I might need some misery cocktails down there in Cancun.
You never know, Jake. You never know.
It's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs.
The Chiefs are obviously flawed.
You never know.
The Chiefs got some issues, man.
Yeah.
The Chiefs now.
We'll see if they've been resolved or not with that week off. Not week off, but basically took their main guys didn't play yesterday in San Diego.
The Kansas City Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champions. They've had a bad regular season, which still resulted in a division title. They are out to prove everyone's saying, we ain't dead yet.
No, they're not.
And I'm still Patrick Mahomes, and I still own this conference until someone else says so. I'm sorry. Tua Tagovailoa is not going to Kansas City and winning this game. He has not proven in the NFL he can win big games. He has not proven. Someone text line, do you agree with me? He has not. They're 1-5 this year against teams with a winning record. And that one win was against the Cowboys, who suck on the road.
How is he in cold weather?
Terrible.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as a cold weather quarterback.
No, and you better hope that it's not windy either, because I just like watching him last night. His arm strength, he does not have a ton of arm strength.
You know what Tua does?
Tua does not have
the first pick he threw on the opening drive. We had Tyreek was past Benford, but he underthrew it by about 5 yards, and Benford picked it off.
5 yards might be generous.
6, 7, might have been 7 yards. Underthrew it though.
All I'm going to say is this: you still play the game.
We're playing the game. We'll show up. I will not be there. I'll watch on my TV.
I don't blame you.
I will not be in 8-degree weather and coveralls and 17,000 layers of gear and freezing my butt off.
I wouldn't care if I lived in KC,
in enemy territory, by the way,
2 miles from the stadium. If I'm a Chiefs fan, heck no. I'm not watching games in that type of temperature when I can watch it. No, I'm not a diehard.
I'll watch on my couch.
Plus, he's one that does, but that's not me.
They'll be packed.
I'll cry when the game's over, saying that's another year with no playoff win.
Don't do that, Jake.
And we'll come back on Monday. We'll all be happy that Jake's depressed again about football. We're on the next year. On that note,
hard to watch.
We're out of here. The Drive with Raph and Diaz next for Steve Sipple and Bill Busch and Jake Sorensen. See you.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k,